And welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential, commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. Kerry, last night there were some games played around the area. Johnson Central 52, East Carter 7. It was a district game for them. Paintsville beat Pike County Central 56-7. We'll see them next week, and as we'll be over in Westwood. We'll talk about that later. And West Carter beat Bath County 36-14. Some games of note tonight. Ashland's at Boyd County. Fairview's at Coal Grove. Fairland is at Ironton. That'll be a tough one for the Dragons. Pendleton County at Lewis County. Powell County at Morgan. Greenup County's at Round. And Fleming County is at Russell. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll have Coach Mike Sammons join us. But first, before we take that break, Kerry, just any comments on those scores? Johnson Central, not a surprise at all. If anything, it was a low score for them.
I would say they put forth their best effort in the first half.
I would think so. And tonight, Ashland at Boyd County, and on our way here, we came out Route 60 to the interstate, and I noticed that about 5 o'clock, the parking lot was getting pretty full of Boyd County, as our good friend Dickie Tiller has already called for an upset in that game. He's also called for next year to have 3 400 hitters in baseball and somebody to hit 100 home runs.
Well, that's true, Charlie.
I'm just kidding, but anyhow, Dickie is a very faithful Boyd County fan, and no matter who they're playing, they could be playing the New England Patriots, and he would say they'll probably upset the Patriots.
As Dickie said here a week or so ago, they just barely got beat by Johnson City.
That's right.
Just barely.
Barely by about 47 points. We'll take a break, and we come back. We will, let me see what we will be doing when we come back. Oh, we're going to be talking to Coach Sammons. Okay, I knew we were going to talk to him eventually. We're back in a couple of minutes on CoolHits1057.com. They didn't have any donuts today.
No donuts?
No, and he was heartbroken over
Dickie
it.
probably ate them.
No, they said they didn't get all the material in for him, the ingredients. So he said next week he'd have to get 4 dozen. Oh, I'm just kidding. Let's see. 6 of 11, 3. We don't have a whole lot of time, but that's fine. I mean, I'm to the point that we're in good shape.
I tell you, when you went, you didn't have nothing to get under. That's right. You just back up against the tree. That's exactly
right. Look at that rain pour down.
Yep. Well, you always have one of these, and we're getting it tonight. Last week was just a drizzle, wasn't it? This is Charlie Dunlap with Mike Sammons, the head coach of the Raceland RAMS. And Coach, nice win last week over Portsmouth West, and any final thoughts on it?
I thought defensively we were pretty solid. They exploited us a little bit in the pass game, a little bit we weren't prepared for. They hadn't really done that all year, but still great exposure for our defensive backs. Really felt like our front seven on defense, our offensive line, as the game went on, kind of started themselves. So always good to win on homecoming after a tough loss the week before. So kids were good spirits this week, coming off that win, so we're just excited to move this thing forward.
Yeah, I'm assuming that makes a good week for practice.
Yeah, practice has been good this week. Obviously, we know the challenge at hand here tonight, playing a great football team with some tremendous athletes, but our kids have responded. Now, it's a good thing about having veteran guys. I think our roster is about half upperclassmen, half lowerclassmen, so those guys kind of know their grind and how you have to approach practice every day, and it's been a good thing for us.
I've had several fans ask me about the game in Louisa at Lawrence County, and you were up there last year. I assumed that you had a new contract maybe and you had to flip it over and play there again this year, kind of like you did at East Carter.
Yeah, same type of deal. Contract expired last year. This is the first year of a new 2-year contract, so they'll be coming to our place next year. This is the way that worked out for Coach Cecil and I. We worked together. He's been great to work with, so he needed a home game, so we were able to make it work out. We actually had 2 or 3 different dates we were looking at, but this worked out for us, so yeah, next year they'll be at our place.
Well, you mentioned Coach Cecil, and he's done an excellent job at Lawrence County, and this year as well, as he's put together a very good team. What does Lawrence County, the Bulldogs, what are they doing there on the defense?
You know, I think defensively they're going to obviously try to make us one-dimensional. They're going to try to take away our run game. They're going to be in some type of an odd front. We feel like really try to load the box on us, make our quarterback make plays in the passing game, and really try to pin their ears back and really put a lot of pressure on us. You know, we had some success up here last year, but a lot of it was kind of led to our defense. Our defense played really well here last year, gave us a lot of opportunities in the red zone. So, you know, we got to make sure we control the line of scrimmage, make sure we identify what they do up front. We want to try to run the ball and keep their offense on the sideline. Very, very high potent offense. So, with that being said, it'll be a chess match so you can control the line of scrimmage tonight.
Well, speaking of that offense, what do they do?
You know, Lawrence County traditional run strong team, triple option, belly. Run their quarterback a lot, run the fullback a lot of big plays out of those guys. Now this year, you know, we'll see what happens tonight. They got some really, really explosive athletes. They've thrown the ball more this year than they have in years past. I think they've kind of alluded to that and some of their approach and some of the things they've done. So we have to be ready, and then obviously every Friday night we try to take away the run. That's no secret. I talk about that all the time, but we also got to make sure tonight we're solid in the pass coverage.
Come out of the game last week in pretty good shape, injury-wise, or not injuries, I should say.
Yeah, we're really lucky. You know, this is our 7th game. We've been going through this thing better part of 10 or 12 weeks. Just a couple little minor injuries early on, but for the most part, we're healthy. Everybody's going tonight. We have one backup that we're going to hold tonight. With bye week coming next week, so we'll be ready for district play. But yeah, we're healthy, man. We're fortunate.
That's a good thing. And Coach, good luck out here tonight. We'll talk after the game.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.
Coach Mike Sammons, the head coach of Raceland RAMS. They get ready to play Lawrence County in Louisa here in just a few minutes, and we'll take a break and come back with more of the pregame here on CoolHits1057.com.
They've got a pretty good team.
Yeah, Raceland's got a real good team. They played Ashland. They give Ashland all they want.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Ashland just beat them by about 3 points.
Is that right?
Yeah. They played Ashland really good.
They beat us last year.
Bad.
13.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they beat us bad last year.
But I don't know. I don't know about the running game is going to hurt them. Anyway, a lot of times I say the running game when it's wet, but the defensive has a hard time to motivate too, so it's about an even thing.
But we ain't going to be able to pass much.
No, they win. And besides the ball wet.
Yeah. Raceland shut a running game down.
That's what they did.
They did what he did last year. They shut a running game down last year.
Yeah.
All right.
I seen this while they pulled radar. It's showing everything.
Yeah, about 7:30. He's supposed to be away from us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what they say.
They say, yeah, but
It's still coming though, but it showed on the radar, you know, it was
They're going to move away from us, yeah.
The game officials for this evening, referee Sean Paul, done by Robert Knox, head linesman Daniel Harless, line judge Mike Paul, back judge Travis Jones.
And welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential, commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting, and they will take care of you. Well, the teams had their pregame warm-up. They've left the field for right now. The rain, Carrie, at times it comes down pretty hard, and then it's in a drizzle right now. But the thing is, the field looks decent, but it looks pretty wet out in the middle, doesn't it?
Absolutely, Charlie. This rain has certainly taken a toll on the condition of this facility.
It certainly has, and it's going to cut the crowd down tonight because usually here at Lawrence County they're loaded here on the home side where we sit, and across the way we all know that the Raceland fans just about close Raceland Worthington down when they play on the road. But tonight, we're going to have a good crowd from Raceland Worthington, but not the crowd that usually is with them on this rainy Friday night. Carrie, do you have, I guess we'll go ahead and get into this, the officials, the men that will call tonight?
Yes, sir. It's time now for a look at tonight's officiating crew, brought to you by the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. For all your serious eye problems, see the professionals at Tri-State Ophthalmology. 2841 Lexington Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. Our referee this evening is Mr. Sean Hall. Our umpire is Robert Yantz. Our head linesman is Daniel Harless. Our line judge is Mike Hall. And our back judge is Travis Jones.
And there you have it, the men in the striped shirts that will call the game on a soggy field here in Louisa at Lawrence County High School, the Lawrence County Bulldogs. And as you heard there with Coach Mike Sammons, I had asked him, because several people have asked me, he said, well, wait a minute, Raceland played at Lawrence County last year. Well, that's true, and they signed a new 2-year contract, according to Coach Sammons, and they actually needed another home game here, and they just kind of flipped it over and came back here this year, just as they did at East Carter. And, of course, at East Carter, we had rain and well, more lightning this year than we did anything else, but evidently, when you flip around these teams, you get bad weather.
Well, I will say at East Carter, it's the only time that I've had the privilege of having a 2-day experience on 2 years continuous.
Never had that until last year, and we had to come back that Saturday night. And this year, a lot of lightning had to come back on a Saturday night. Had it happen one time back in the very early 70s at a basketball game. Some water condensed on the floor. They couldn't play the game. They came back and played it, I think, the next afternoon, finished it up. But other than that, you don't see it too often. That's definitely for sure. This is a big month for the Rams. The Rams open up here, and then next week they're open. They have no game. And then on the 16th of October, Fairview will come up down to Raceland to play the Rams. And, Kerry, that will be first district game for the Rams. And then on the 23rd, the Rams go to Paintsville to play the Tigers, rated 1 or 2, depending on what rating you look at in the state. And then to close it out, of course, those are the 2 big games. But to close it out, the big rivalry with Russell resuming, and the Rams will go over to Henry R. Evans Stadium. So there's a lot of football to be played, but those 2, the 16th and 23rd, will determine who goes where in the playoffs and that kind of thing. If you finish 3rd in the district, for example, if it doesn't make any difference what team would finish 3rd, they're going to have to at least open up on the road. The only advantage I think they've got, they've changed districts now. You don't have to do the Phelps and Pikeville and all that. They go down into the Paris area and different part of Kentucky. And I don't think that district is as strong as the Mountain District, but still you got to play the games. And usually any district will have one team that's pretty good. So we'll see what happens. And needless to say, it will be a big month here. And it all starts here tonight. But those 2 games on the 16th and 23rd will determine the district. Now, next week, Carrie and I will, the Rams are off, but we are going to be working. We'll be in Westwood, cover the Fairview-Paintsville game. That's a first district game for them, and that'll give us a chance to see those 2 teams. And
I would say it'll be an exciting time, Charlie.
And I know I was kidding Coach Sammons. Yesterday we were talking. I was kidding him. I said, well, I guess you'll take the night off on the 9th, won't you? You'll stay home. And he just looked at me and laughed, knowing that I was playing around. Needless to say, he will be in Westwood scouting both those teams.
I would have to say, Charlie, that, and I'm not real sure about the other schools in the state, but I would say that Raceland has 4 weeks of extreme competition.
Well, and here with Lawrence County, and they're 4-1. They've lost once to Montgomery County. Of course, they go to play Belfry in a district opener next week, but they're a tough outfit. Then next week you're open. Then you got Fairview and Painesville district games, and then you got Russell, which is a bragging type game, but still you don't want to go into the playoffs in a loss or anything like that. And you're right. I agree. I think if you look week to week to the intensity of the schedule, especially those 2 district games, there's not going to be any more pressure on a team than those 2 games.
No, sir. And then finishing up at Russell, here in the past, Raceland has always been very successful.
Yeah, they have, and it'll be interesting to see what happens, and hopefully we'll be along for that that ride. So we're going to take another break and come back and tell you who wins the coin toss and all the other stuff and get ready for the kickoff. We're back in a couple of minutes on Cool Hits 1057.com. Excuse me. Well, there's Curtis. I see him back there now. I didn't see you for a second, and then I saw your orange shirt. He's a good fellow. Well, there come the Rams out.
Dripping off top of this building, I think.
Do you turn us down on breaks or just pick it up? It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay.
I watch that hazard session.
Excuse me.
They don't say much about us and much on them up, but they will succeed without Orange County.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yes, sir. They've talked about that.
Wait, next week we play Belfry. Belfry's got a real good team this year. They're supposed to be down, but they're really good. They number 1 in the state.
Listen, I'm sitting against this role. I want to say football as long as I remember. Belfry's ain't down much, no time.
Well, that coach ain't got the best coach in the state. That Haywood, he's the best coach in the state.
You remember when we beat him in the overtime, like 3 overtime?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only time I know that we ever beat him.
Me too.
But now they probably did before.
Yeah.
Maybe years ago.
They might have.
I first never. You remember they played 3 overtimes and
Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Charlie Dunlap, Kerry Campbell, and the referees and the team captains and coaches out at midfield for the coin toss. And we'll check that out and see who wins and who decides to go which way and all that kind of thing for you on this rainy night in Louisa at Lawrence County High School, home of the Bulldogs. They're decked out tonight in black pants with red jerseys, white numerals, piped in white and black with black helmets. Raceland in that traveling white with the very soft orange letters, orange pants with piping of black. The referee explaining all the rules there ever were of football to these 2 teams as they get ready for the coin toss.
Football player and a real good baseball player too.
And it's in the air, and it's now on the ground, and it's being picked up. And waiting to see who won. Raceland has won the coin toss. Scary, let's see what they do. Raceland will move right to left, I can tell you that. And the Rams will receive. So Coach Sammons wants that ball and wants to get it going. It's time. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Wants to get that opportunity to score first.
That's exactly right, especially on a night like this. Time now for the starting lineups brought to you by Ashland Community and Technical College, where they have hundreds of choices for high-demand career programs. When you're ready for college, ACTC ready for you. Along the front line, the left tackle is Jared Manis. Left guard is Isaac Wallace. The center is Caden Townsend. Right guard is Jerome Hall, and Alex Neese is the right tackle. You'll see Cameron Webb and Austin Howard along with Carson Christian as receivers. In the backfield, Nathaniel Davidson, a quarterback. The two running backs are Kane Snyder and Bailey Walker. And, of course, Carson Christian will also get his hands on the ball a lot out of an H-back running spot. And there you have it. That's your starting lineup brought to you by the Ashland Community and Technical College. But they do have hundreds of choices for high-demand career programs. When you're ready for college, ACTC is ready for you. We're just about ready for the kickoff, and that's being brought to you by River City Builders, who encourage all the youth in the area to study and play hard. River City Builders, proud to be a part and support high school athletics and academics. Some good reports academically this week from the state testing of last year. That's always an exciting time of year when those reports come out. And the Rams across the lake area, I think they're waiting. They enter the field here for the Bulldogs.
We got bluegrass. We got some bluegrass down there.
It looks like a covered bridge, really, but it's the Bulldog ball line. Down in front of us, the Bulldogs enter the stadium.
Who got the ball? Raceland. Raceland get the ball.
We're just about ready to get kickoff started here. Hard to believe this is the 7th game of a 10-game schedule. Already 7 games deep. And other than that game at East Carter, where we had the delay with lightning for a day, weather's been pretty good even last week at Raceland. Definitely going to play a big portion, I'd say, here tonight. And you were right, Terry. It can really determine who holds on.
They lost 2 games this year. I think Ashland beat them. I can't remember who the other one was beat them.
We're about ready here.
Kentucky plays. They got a pretty good team
Black and
this year.
Snyder will
Yeah,
be
they
They play Saturday.
all right.
Tomorrow, ain't it? Yeah.
play
The other side
play at home. I can't remember who they play.
pick up the kicker Bulldogs. They'll tee it up.
Eastern Kentucky.
In Kentucky.
I got to say something. These are really good looking Bulldog uniforms. With black pants, red shirts with white uniforms. For old guys like me, it makes it
If they can hold on to them big
Easy to read.
Yeah, at least for now.
Yes.
But we will see what happens.
Like you, I don't believe they'll be running the ball. No, I don't believe
22, Austin Dotson.
Austin Dotson is the kicker. And here he goes. Line drive kick. That'll go over everybody's head and roll into the end zone for a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard. So that's where the Raceland Rams will start. First and 10 on their own 20. That was a pretty strong kick for that kid.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And he made it, of course, it rolled some, but he made it into the end zone.
It cleared the gentleman back there waiting to receive the ball, cleared their head.
Sure did. Well, here come the Rams now. They break huddle across the way. Nathaniel Davidson, of course, at the QB spot. Carson Christian is in the backfield. He'll stand to the left of Davidson, and I believe that's Kane Snyder to the right. Here we go with the inside handoff, and that goes to Christian. And Christian takes it over the right guard tackle up a second down. And it looks like, to me, about 8. We're kind of blocked out here with a tent down below us to keep people dry. It is 2nd and 8 on the 22-yard line. And the Rams will send a couple wide outs here to the near side, the open side of the field. Davison gets a high snap. He's going to keep it. And not a lot there on that right side. He will get maybe 2, so we'll call it 3. We'll call it 35 out of the 25. Definitely going to rely on the chain markers tonight.
We're definitely going to do that, Charlie.
So big 3rd down here, a minute gone in the ball game. Davison by himself in the backfield, almost on all sides, and I think they got him.
I think they caught him.
I think it was one of the corners over there for the team. I think it was Fairchild, Jarrett Fairchild of
Bulldogs.
and that will give
Sure did.
the Rams a first down via penalty. And that first down brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers, Surveyors, and Greenup. 10:50 on a moving clock here in the opening quarter, no score. Davison on the handoff over the 30-yard line to about the 31.
Ain't making much rain.
That was Snyder, I believe.
Carson Christian.
That's 31. Bailey Walker's 33. Sometimes I get those confused. I just catch part of the number.
Just like that. See, they had them.
Christian comes out in a receiver spot. Twins both ways. Davison at the quarterback. Here's the handoff, and up the middle is Kane Snyder again. Not much there. It'll be a second, about 10. It'll be third.
That's a little bit of third down. Thunder.
I think the Rams, and they usually do, they try to establish that run game. They go to the pass. Now let's just see. Never know what might happen here. Now Davison back to throw it. He rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it. Davison on the march, and it depends on the spot. He's close.
He got the first down.
Very close.
33-yard
And he got it. Another Ram first down brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers, Surveyors, and Greenup. First and 10, the ball on the 42-yard line. Well, a little bit of a gamble, and it paid off.
Looks like he's done a little better job than what he did last week. Last week he struggled a little running.
Here's Davison with it. Davison on the inside handoff right up the middle, and I think that's Snyder. He crosses the 50. And it is to about the 48-yard line. Get about 10, and that's another first down. Brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors, and Greenup for the Rams. Well, actually, Kerry, they're going to spot it all the way to the 45. The official was standing on the 48, but
Ended up about 13 yards.
yeah, got about 13 on that. So the Rams drive continues. 9 minutes left here in the opening quarter. The Rams took the opening kickoff and have been successful here with 3 first downs, and we've got flags everywhere. So that play is.
You did too.
50. That'll be first and 15. Try to keep you updated on some of the other scores as they come in tonight. First and 15 for the Rams. Davison gets a high snap, gives it off. I think that was Christian. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They may give it to him. Being generous if they do. Well, they're going to give him, I guess his forward progress was to the 49, so he got a yard. Second and 14. Hash mark across the way. Davison, Snyder in the backfield with him. And here's a little flare pass over to Carson Christian, fighting for yardage, and he'll get knocked down at the 49. This is a swarming Bulldog defense.
Yes, it is, Charlie.
They get over to the ball in a hurry. And we're down to just a few drops of rain right now as we hit the 7:56 mark on the clock. 3rd and 10 now from the Lawrence County 45. The Rams with it. Davison back to throw it. He's got pressure after him. He throws it downfield. He's got a man. I think that was Richardson. Brandon Richardson. That was a nice defensive play.
Yes, it was.
He looked like a kid going up for a rebound, didn't he?
Looked like the young man was in position to make the catch, but of course all things, good things come to an end.
That's right. Carson Christian will punt now for the Rams as they have a 4th and 10 on the Lawrence County 45-yard line. One of the backs is Timmy Dalton. And that might be Richardson back there. We'll have to see if he'll turn around so we can see. Christian will stand inside his 45 at the 43. Pretty good snap. A rush is on. They got a kick away. And it hits across the way and it'll be down.
Go ball. He don't get around the back.
Oh, Raceland's ball. Excuse me. It hit one of the
Lawrence
Bulldogs
boys in the back.
Well, I thought that it died awful quick, and then the Rams fell on it.
They hit our guy right in the
That's what
back.
happened. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on around the. Gary, I don't know. It's maybe what, the 16, 17 yards?
Like about 16.
We'll call it 16. Walked out from the board tonight, but that's fine. We'll make it anyhow. 7:38 in this opening quarter. The Rams get it back. Here we go with the handoff. Not a whole lot there. It was Carson Christian who carried the ball. I was thinking that was Christian that carried it, wasn't it?
I thought so.
I
They're
thought it
saying
was
Bailey.
We'll check into that. 2nd and 10 from about the 16. Here's a little pass out in the flat. Brings up a 3rd. The Rams have got to get it to the 6 in Lawrence County territory. So the Rams, needless to say, are in 4-down territory.
Absolutely.
Inside the red zone. I like to call it the Rams zone. We'll see what happens here. Here we go with that handoff, and this is Snyder. And Snyder inside the 10, down close to the 5, 6, 7 yard line, maybe even before. He did. First down, another Rams first down.
First down, go.
So it's 1st and goal. About the 5 yard line.
Looks like a 5 yard.
Here we go. The keeper by Davidson wanted to go right, went left, and he got in. He stretched it out enough to get it in. And with 5:40 on the clock in the first quarter, the Rams take the lead 6-0 on Davidson's run. He started right, went left with it, and then stretched it out enough. And here's Will Hale to kick the extra point or attempt the point after. Lines down. Well, they will be down after the Rams move over in that position. Snap, a little bit high, kick no good. So with 5:40 left in the opening stanza, Raceland takes a 6-0 lead. That's your AirTech scoreboard score. We're back in a moment on Cool Hits, 1057.com.
Who recovered the 5?
I don't know who recovered it. I thought that happened, but I saw this. On this.
That hit the lunch
Hit him in the
guy
back.
And the racing guy reached around him.
I believe number 10.
Fairview 16, Cold Grove 8.
The Dalton boys. I believe it was 10-1 right here at Raceland. That's 10 over on the other side.
10 you're right number 11. Now number 11.
Oh, you're
like
right.
number 11 or number 1.
You're right.
They started
Right back in the middle.
Yeah.
And Raceland may have recovered it. The kick was on the ground, and one of the up men for Lawrence County got his hands on it, but the Rams down there to tackle him, but it's going to be Lawrence County's football. Kerry, we have a Community Trust Bank update over in Cold Grove tonight. Fairview with about 8 minutes to play in the first half, leading the Hornets 16-8. Our only score of the evening so far. Well, here comes the Bulldogs. Robert Dalton's the wide out here to the right side. Out of the shotgun, here we go, back to throw it, looking, as Kaiser, he rolls to the right and gets pulled down over the 35 at about the 36-yard
Lost
line.
yardage.
Pretty good tackle in there. I think it was Holbrook that was one of the tackles for the Rams. You know, just looking at these teams, this is a pretty good size Lawrence County team.
Yes, it is, Charlie.
They got some, I don't know weight-wise, but I know
Well, they've got
height-wise.
one young man's about 305.
He's a big boy. Man goes in motion. That's Dalton. He gets the handoff coming around the left side, breaks a tackle. Somebody loses a helmet, and he gets his first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
Brother also playing on the team.
They can run, and they can pass. It'll be, you know, you can't hurt them.
I'm looking here on
Pass in a good run. You know,
the roster.
they get them.
Robbie Dalton, 6'2", 165. So the two Daltons are in there on each side. Kaiser on the handoff. And there's nothing up the middle. Absolutely nothing. Cherry. John Cherry on the tackle. I was more worried about the tackler than the ball carrier.
Casey was the ball carrier.
Okay. As the clock continues to roll here, some of the bulbs burnt out in it. Makes it a little difficult to see that minute time. Here's Kaiser, though, with it. And hands it off for a couple yards. And there goes the flag.
Call that against us, I think.
Gambling.
Coach Mosley got up and pushed that boy, I think.
That was the ball carrier. He shoved one of the Rams who may have said something to him, but referees don't hear him say it. They just see the action. 4:54 and the clock stops on the penalty. It is a dead ball.
Personal
foul on both teams.
Against both of them.
Each team charged with the penalty, so there is no marking off of anything. It's second and about 7, maybe 8. Ball resting just over the 49-yard line for Lawrence County. Raceland ahead here, 6-9 this opening quarter.
Was it third? Yeah, it is third.
Yeah.
Dalton, one of the ends out on the far side over there. The man goes in motion. Kaiser with the handoff. And here we go. Once he got past the line, it was 80 by the door. Take it to the house, as they say. And he did. 6-6 with 4:41.
No, once he gets by him, they can't catch him. Him right over the one. The other one's faster than he is.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, he is.
I ain't never seen the other one.
He never did play his first year he played.
Yeah.
He's a basketball player.
Get around it. Pretty good shape.
He loves to play basketball.
You didn't go Pack County. They get lost Pack County up there and they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just something. They wasn't together.
Yeah.
Kaiser's the holder. The kick looks good. Good catch.
It's good.
Lawrence County's taking the lead 7-6 after Air Tech scoreboard score in the first quarter. We're back in a moment. We're 5-7.
I'll tell you another good boy. It's a ball player. It's a basketball guy. Is that Chase?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yes, that Richardson boy is too.
Listen, I went to Carter County. I hunted down there, and I know that guy that
Yeah.
and they
Saxton.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hunt with him. I'm good friends to us. We go to church with them.
Yeah.
But anyway, his grandson playing basketball, and I went, I'm telling you, if they didn't make this car look like
We'll
that.
say
Yeah, they got good basketball.
I'm going to see it up. It must not be Austin Johnson.
Well, let's see. They
They're
only
saying
got
it's,
the
I'll take their word for it, Charlie.
Sammons a good basketball.
S&T Contracting broadcast booth, Charlie Dunlap, Kerry Campbell. 7-6, Lawrence County with the lead. Skaggs puts it up in the air, and will be taken by Snyder back at about the 10-yard line, running up the right side and gets upended as he crosses the 20, maybe the 25, in front of his bench, near his bench. So, Kerry, that puts that touchdown run by Dalton puts a little pressure here on the Rams.
It certainly gets Lawrence County back in line with where they hope to be.
I agree with you. So Raceland coming out, they'll work at the hash mark on the far side. Black's going to come way over here to the open side of the field. He's 15 yards away from everybody. Davidson at that quarterback spot. Gets the ball. Here's the handoff. A little hurdle and out over the 25. Carried the ball. Got a little hit out of that carry. Got about 4. Second about 6. Ball at around the 29-yard line. In Ram territory, Rams down a point here, 7-6. Once again, they send a couple wide outs to the near side of the field. Here's the handoff. And a fumble, I believe. I'm not sure who was the carrier there. It might have been.
I think it was Timmy
Christian. I thought it was. Somebody got a good hit on it and knocked the ball away, and Lawrence County falls on the ball. They'll have it 1st and 10 on the Ram 26-yard line. Right at 4 minutes now here till the first quarter is over. Well, Coach Sammons said that this Lawrence County team is a team of some big plays, and they got some speed, and we've seen it so far. Kaiser had a man in motion, and he gives the handoff, and still running. There goes the flag down.
I think we need a face mask or a hold on there. I think they had a face mask. I ain't sure.
7 yards on the game.
Our player turned that boy.
Yeah, I turned it. It looks like he hit him by the face mask. I don't know. Face mask.
Yes,
I thought he had him. Yeah, he turned around and he had him out by the face and turned his head around. Yeah.
Around the 14.
First down, Bulldogs.
Here we go. The Bulldogs 1st and 10. Kaiser goes up under center. Changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Got a man in motion. They run into each other with the handoff. Not a lot.
They run into each other,
Yeah.
Not a lot there, Kerry, but see who that was mostly. I think mostly. Yeah. The one thing about it, Kaiser does a good job of that Penn and Teller handoff.
Absolutely.
It looks like he's handing off to about 3 people at the same time. But that's a good system. 2nd and 8, about the 12. Kaiser on the keeper around the corner, gets caught and dropped about 11 yards. And there goes a late flag. Got a feeling we're going to have one of these nights where they throw a lot of flags. That was right at the end of the play. Dead ball, personal foul.
Oh, just Lawrence County.
You know, you kind of get spoiled there at Raceland because they have the referee.
They
make the call. Of course, we can see what they're doing here, making the call, but that'll back the Bulldogs up. Well, there's nothing like a big penalty to throw the momentum.
On us, I don't know what we did.
We'll bring it back all the way to the 26-yard line. The rain has played havoc with the marking on the field because they haven't been able to really remark it.
That's true, Charlie.
And as Sonny Randall at Marshall University used to say, old Mo can jump off your back as fast as he can jump on. Here's Kaiser, rolls to the right, got a little pressure, throws it on the run. And we'll take the official's word on that because we're blocked out by people standing there. Let's see what they're saying now. It's 13.
What yards did you pick that, Charlie? 17.
About 17, yeah. 3rd and 8. Fourth down, excuse me, 4th and about 8.
What are we doing? We call timeout?
County. They may want to talk things over here. Everybody kind of milling around right now. 2:48 to go in the quarter. We're going to have a timeout. So the score is 7-6 Bulldogs. They're faced with a 4th down inside the red zone. We're back in a minute. Cool hits, 105-7. Fleming 6, Russell nothing in the first. Green up and round there, no score. Spring Valley is leading Winfield, Coach, 1-0, 14-0. Midland 14, Belfry nothing in the first quarter. Midland's got a heck of a team.
Fleming 6-0 over Russell.
Yeah, Fleming's up 6-0.
Tiller's marking the Ashland score.
I don't know why they haven't given us something on that.
They got to go 5 or 6 yards.
About 8 yards to go.
First down.
Yeah, about 8 yards. 8 or 9 yards. Yeah.
Maybe he's
I didn't think it was that far, but I guess it is.
We're back to action. Kaiser gets it, wants to throw it. He'll not be able to. The Rams knock him out of bounds. Back at around the 20-some-yard line, 24-yard line or so. Wallace was the man that got him. Isaac Wallace from his defensive line spot. And that should turn the ball back over to the Rams. So the Raceland defense bends, but they don't break. Kind of a flexing defense. So it'll be a first down for the Rams. And they spot it the 23-yard line. That's what I would call it, yeah. But Raceland's got it. Carson Christian in motion, gets the handoff. Tries to cut the corner. Gets back near the line. A whole lot there. Tyler Horton, the tackler for this Lawrence County team. Give him a yard. Make it 2nd and 10. Out at about the 24-yard line. Raceland down 7-6. First quarter. Here we go with that handoff. Here comes Snyder again. And Knight has got a yard off the left side, but not much more. About a yard on the carry. These teams, you know, they always talk about weather. Both have very sturdy offensive, defensive fronts. It'll be a 3rd and about 8. On the 25-yard line, Davidson by himself looks to throw it. He's being pushed out of the pocket and gets blocked. And that'll bring up 4th Nothing about 9, almost 10. They say he lost 2 yards when the marker finally goes up and down across the way. Back County put on a lot of
We should have scored.
Two Daltons are back to receive the ball. On the left side is Robbie Dalton, Timmy Dalton.
About 20, wasn't it? 25, maybe 50, yeah.
Carson Christian back to punt it on the ring at 10 for the run. Inside a minute now in this opening quarter. Got some pressure, gets a kick away. It's a sliver, if you would. And it finally stops at the Raceland just about 49 yards. So, Lawrence County, pretty good field position to start off this drive, up 7-6. Greenup County on our Community Trust Bank sports ticker, leading Rowan County and Moorhead tonight, 8-0 in the second quarter. Good friend Kent Robinson in Moorhead tonight with Jim Moore, as we know him as M. Here we go. Back to throw it. Kaiser goes downtown. Overthrows it. Free body. Robbie Dalton, the intended receiver, down about the 20-yard line. But he was a good 8-9 yards behind the ball.
He slid.
Yeah, he slipped going down there.
He slid, buddy, long way. He was right. He had that.
That'll bring up a second and 10. The ball up and back just about the 49 in Racing territory. Second quarter, Ashland leading Boyd 6-0. Very close game. Must be the mud there. Maybe Baker's not a mother. And goes in motion. Here's the handoff to the second or third man. He gets back to the 50 and knocks backwards by a host of Rams. And Kerry, I believe that was Zach.
What they need to do is put Robert Dalton on this side and Timmy Dalton on the other side, and one of them has to be
Loses
open.
the yard back to the 50. There were several Rams penalty tackle, including, I'll give you a couple of names here. Holbrook was one of them, Cherry was one of them, Hall was one of them. That's going to be the quarter. Well, one quarter in the book here in Louise at Lawrence County, and the Bulldogs lead the Raceland Rams 7-6. We're back in a moment in the second quarter. Bullheads 105-7. You work tomorrow?
1 o'clock.
I'm thinking 9:30. I'm thinking about going to the Marshall Day.
Are you?
See your old Dominion Monarchs out of Richmond. Well, you know, they want me to show up.
I go myself.
I get pretty good parking. And the good thing is, I get the pass given to me. That's a little surprise right there. 6-0 National Boyd second quarter.
It's only a surprise for the amount of the score.
Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting Broadcast booth. Charlie Dunlap along with Kerry Campbell. The teams switch now into the field. Lawrence County will have a 3rd and 11 on their own, just short of the 50-yard line. We had a man in motion, Dalton. Dead ball penalty on Lawrence. They had somebody doing some moving.
I don't know where he moved on the line or in the back.
They'll move the ball back to the 45.
Yeah, I seen them 11 in motion.
We're up 3rd and about 16 now. I'll tell you what, we're in this box and the windows are closed and everything, but it's breezy out here.
Yes, it is,
The
Charlie.
poncho's blowing in the air. Dalton goes in motion. Here's Kaiser back to throw it. Looks over here to his left and underthrows the intended receiver, Robert Dalton. The two Daltons, Timmy Dalton is 6'3", 155 and a junior. And Robert Dalton,
Hard to throw that wet ball.
Robbie, 6'2", 165 and a senior. Gonna bring up the 3rd or 4th down now. And So it'll be a punting situation for Raceland to bring it back. I should say they're not punting, we'll see. A good snap here, and I believe that's probably Skaggs. He's trying to have it right up in here. And it hits and goes out of bounds. It just
Have
depends
both teams
on where
having a hard
it hit
time
or it went
punting.
out of bounds. Carey gets
Having a
a
hard
pretty
time
good
punting
field.
the ball. Both teams are.
You know, that one,
That ball gets cold and it's hard to kick too.
get the whole foot or toe on it, if you would. For the Rams, they'll take it. On their own 48, 1st and 10. We do have the double drizzle halftime report coming up.
Make sure you stay tuned for the Double Drizzle halftime show. A complete look at scoring, stats, and a preview of the second half. All brought to you by the Double Drizzle at the Meat Station Plaza, the home of great cakes, candy, and cupcakes.
Trips on the open side of the field, but the handoff goes to, I believe, Snyder. Gets it over the 50 to about the 49. We got about 4 yards on that. Second, and let's call it 6, 49. In that neighborhood. Here's Davison with it. He's going to keep it, tries to get around the left side. He does. He got enough for the first down and a little bit more. And that is another Ram first down. Brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors. Davison that time decided to keep it on the play call around the left side and had plenty of room to roam. It'll be 1st and 10 squarely on the 40, hash mark at the far side. Austin Howard comes out here to the open side. Twins are over this way. And here we go with the handoff, and I think that's Bailey Walker, and he's, oh my goodness, he's going to be close to a first down. We've got a flag down. I'll tell you what, Walker just did a big spin after he got hit and got loose. Let's hold on. Hold against the Rams.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
And that happens a lot of times on plays like that. It's like the runner will actually get loose, and then somebody, I guess in the excitement, holds on. We've got a Community Trust Bank sports ticker update. Boyd County has tied Ashland 6-6 in the second quarter. So our friend Dickie Tiller may know something we don't.
He might do it, Charlie.
You just never know. First and about at 16 or so for the Rams. Here we go, right up the middle with it. And Snyder again did a hurdle. Brings it to around the 40-yard line. So he picked up 6, 7, 8 yards on there. And finally, say it
He's
was
got to run
second.
the ball pretty good on us.
So they got 7.
They talk about that quarterback. He's pretty good running the ball. Yeah, they heard him talking about it.
10 minutes and 18 seconds to go till the double drizzle halftime report. Give you some updates on some of the scores as they come in on our Community Trust Bank sports ticker. Here's Davison on that keeper, started up the middle and picked up a pretty good run, Gary. He didn't get the 9 he needed. The ball to about 35.
Somebody for Bulldogs needs to be a one-man go that quarterback wherever he goes.
They're going to need maybe 4.5, almost 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down on the 35. Davison out of the shotgun. Looks over to Coach Sammons to get the call. And here we go with the snap and the handoff. That was Snyder, wasn't it?
Yes, it was,
But
Charlie.
there was nowhere to go.
They'll go for it this time.
Well, let's see what the Rams do here. They go first down. They spot it on the 35-yard line. You punt it away. If it goes in the end zone, they're going to get it on the 20 anyhow. But do you want to, if you don't make this, do you want to give them not bad field position, but not great field position? Let's see what the Rams do. Even if they get them off sides on this, it's still not going to be enough because they're going to need about 6 yards. They're going to go for it. Here's Davidson back to throw it. Throws it down and, in and out of the hands of the receiver at about the 10-yard line. That was Webb, and he got a hand on it. It was a little high, and he couldn't hold on to it. So Rams turned it over on downs. And on the 35 or thereabouts, it'll be 1st and 10 in Lawrence County territory. Well, an update, Cabell Midland is taking it to Belfry tonight, 21-0. Belfry's a team that Lawrence County plays next week, and I'm sure we're going to play them there. Russell's ahead of Fleming County 7-6 in the second quarter. Here we go. Here's Kaiser up under center. Kaiser with the handoff, and I think that's Dalton, Timmy Dalton with it. And he is off to the right. He is going to go all the way. Maybe it's hard. He played person. He should have called it. Went right, and he went left. The Raceland defender bid on it. And that was that. And it is
they
13.
called it. I see a flag out there.
They might have. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. See the coach is on there.
Did the bacon shake on it. He was on. He had a couple of Rams chasing him, but just couldn't catch up to him.
I think it's about quit raining, ain't it?
Young man definitely has some speed.
Yes, sir. Like I said, it was a hit fake. It was very obvious. He did right, and the Raceland defender bid on it, and then he went left, and he was. Skaggs will try the point after Lawrence County. They're up 13-6. The kick is up. The kick is no good. Too far to the left, they say. So with 9:25 to go till halftime, your Air Tech scoreboard. Score is 13 Lawrence County, 6 for the Raceland Rams. We're back in a moment. Cool hits from the 5-7.com. A little shocker there at Boyd County. 6-6. Yeah. Fairview at the half, 22, Colgrove 14.
Indicative of their score last week. Not indicative of their score last week.
No, it's not. Rams have got to get a score.
They get around and they can't catch.
He wasn't running as fast as he could.
Yeah, he's slowing down.
For them, so he, yeah.
He's slowing down there.
Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. And the kickoff. The ball hits and just about dies on the 23. Snyder picks it up. And he's knocked down. He's still running. He's at midfield. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Kane Snyder never went down. He kind of did a duck down. But his knee never touched the ground. And I don't know if the Lawrence County player thought he was down or not, but the officials said he's not. Snyder brings it back all the way to around the 48-yard line in Lawrence County territory. It's a good play. That 65-yard run, Dalton put Lawrence County ahead. Scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Center in Grayson and Portsmouth. You too can score big when you purchase the next vehicle from the good folks at Kentucky Automotive Center in Grayson and the Ohio Automotive Center. But down at the 48-yard line, Davidson out of the shotgun. He's got one back over to his right. He's got twins on both sides. Here's Carson Christian in motion. And the keeper by Davidson. Davidson down to the 46 for a gain of 2. Not a lot of running room. In on the tackle is Dylan Simpson. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8 on the 46-yard line in Lawrence County territory. Raceland finds themselves in a hole here, 13-6. 7:49 on moving clock for the double drizzle halftime report. And at halftime, I'm going to run down the Cantrell rating out of Lexington Hurdle, leader of all the classes. Here's the handoff to Bailey Walker, stretching it out on the left side. Hurdles one man. And
two flags were down over on the other side.
He got about 5, and yeah, there's a flag over there. So hold the phone.
Chop block on defense. When the heat blows the knees. You can't do that.
Well, Walker, when he finally finished up, he was only a couple of yards short of the first down.
Let's see what the other flag is. There's 2 flags over there.
Well, the referee says nope, back here on the 45. Let's see what they finally decide. We haven't seen any calls. Now they're walking.
15-yard penalty.
I never did see the referee give the ball. It's a big one. It was a block below the knees, a chop block. That gives the Rams the first down. And surveyors in green. Gary, that's a dangerous ball.
Yes, it is, Charlie. I think we had one last week that knocked down the line.
I think you're exactly right. Right on the 30-yard line. Across the way of the hand line. Gets the ball, wants to throw it. He's got some time. Now he's got pressure. Now he throws it over to the left. And there was a man near there, but he almost threw that one across the fence out there. Davidson had one man who cut clean on him, and he put a bit of pressure. They got rid of the ball. 2nd and 10 back on the Lawrence 30. Raceland down 13-6 and with the football. Keeping out the evening on the different scores as they come in. Davison, here's the handoff. That's Snyder with it, I believe, Kerry, and he has got a first down and about another first down. He's at the 30, and it's somewhere
down and go.
Inside the 10, not the 8-yard line. He got 22 yards. Another Ram first down. Brought to you by Richard Howerton for 7 engineers. 5:54 on the clock here to go to halftime. Raceland first and goal from around the 7-yard line. Davison starts right, goes left, and then gets wrapped up. Defensive back for the Bulldogs.
You know, Charlie, it looks like that Snyder of Raceland once again is starting to assert himself. He has literally taken over the last couple of weeks, and he continues to tonight.
I agree. He certainly has. Right back at the line of scrimmage, it'll be 2nd and goal at the 7. Here's a delayed handoff.
Bailey Walker.
And that was Walker, and Walker comes around the left side. Got it to maybe the standing somewhere around the 5-yard line. He only got a couple. And that's where we have the 3rd and goal. Working down to the far side of the field here. Here we go. Davison starts to call the play, looks over to Coach Sammons. And now he's got it. Here we go with the handoff.
He scored. I don't know if he had it on.
Going to be in. Is that Walker?
Probably a 4. Stanley Cup's in the footer.
I think it was. It's 4th and goal. At about 1 yard. see that far away, isn't it?
Snyder was in the backfield, I think.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 1 yard line. So that was a big defensive stand by this Lawrence County team, leading 13-6.
Lawrence County read it. They know
With
they can run the end like that.
a few minutes to go till halftime. A double drizzle halftime report. I think we've got an injured Bulldog down here to our right.
If they can get out there, we're way down there now.
I know we've got an injured coach over here talking to the officials.
Yeah. Oh, I see him over there. Coach Sammons not real happy, I don't think, with I don't know if you say a call or a lack of a call.
Either one, Charlie.
That's right.
Either one.
Well, let's see what the Rams could do defensively. Now, way down to our right here on the 1 yard line. 99 yards to go for the touchdown.
I don't know.
Lawrence County up 13-6. And late here in the first quarter. Here we go with the run that brings easy to see, but a lot easier to see than some. Out to about the 6. He got 5 yards on it. 4:43 to go to the double drizzle halftime report. Here's Kaiser. He turns, handoff. And Mosley again gets it up to about 8 or 9.
Make sure you stay tuned for the double drizzle. A complete look at scoreless stats and a preview of the second half. All brought to you by the Double Drizzle in the Mead Station Plaza, the home of great cakes, candy, and cupcakes.
And they certainly are, and donuts.
I think we ought to add donuts on it.
I think we should too. Okay, it's 3rd and about a yard out at the 10-yard line. Deep in the hole here, Lawrence County with the ball. And the keeper by Kaiser. He just did a good dive. Pretty close to getting that. I'd say he got it. He just followed the, went to the line.
First down, Bulldogs.
On your Community Trust Bank sports ticker, Greenup County leading Rowan County and Moorhead 8-6. And it'll be 1st and 10, about the 11, 12-yard line. And the handoff, and I think it might have been a fumble, but recovered in there by Kaiser, the quarterback. For Lawrence County, 3:11, moving clock here. Tell you what, if Raceland could get a fumble or something recover here deep in this territory, it would really help them because they got stopped at the goal line. You don't see Raceland get stopped very often. That's a very rare thing.
Very seldom, Charlie.
Yeah.
Very, very seldom.
Yeah. We've got people jumping along the line, and we've got a flag down. Oh, we've got a timeout. Anything bad. So with 2:50 left in the first half, your score is 13-6. Lawrence County over Raceland. That's your AirTech scoreboard. We're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com.
Yeah, they got a better chance.
Midland's up on Belfry 28-7.
They're pulling one over.
I think Belfry's going to be angry.
Now that, Midland's a heck of a team. They had a thing in the Huntington paper today, said they're both AAA. It says Belfry has 800 students and Midland has 2,000 because they have different things. I'm surprised we're not getting any updates on the Ashland game.
Unless there's nothing.
Yeah, you would think maybe Dickie Taylor would be throwing donuts or something. Maybe he gave donuts to the team.
And the cheerleaders are bombarding the crowd with T-shirts, football.
Yeah. Here we go. Quick timeout. 2nd and 12. Back to action here at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Kaiser gets a snap on the 2nd and 12, rolls to the right and throws it for Dalton. That's Timmy Dalton, but he threw it a little too high even for Dalton. And falls harmlessly to the wet turf here in Louisa. That brings up a 3rd and a dozen back on around the 9-yard line or so. So Lawrence County made that big goal line play to stop everything, but they've not done a lot here to get out from the shadow of the goalpost. 3rd and a dozen. Kaiser looks it. He's going downtown with it, and no good. And that was Timmy Dalton. And Jamison, actually the defender was closer to the ball than Dalton. So that'll bring up
I thought they were flag.
3rd. I thought we just had 3rd.
Should have.
Yes, sir. They
Should have, really, yeah.
Roughing the passer call.
Oh, it's called roughing the passer on them.
Yes, he was. They shoved him down there, and that's what he
Let's see if
was
there's
doing.
enough yardage to get a first down.
That will be enough for you. First down, Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's called roughing the passer. Just racing, yeah. They had them 4th down.
4-yard line in their own territory.
Once again, the coach is out.
Yep. Coach Sammons out talking to the referee and a couple other officials. They'll give you a Community Trust Bank sports ticker update. Greenham County at halftime is up 8-6 over Round County in Moorhead. Here we go. 1st and 10. Kaiser out of the shotgun, gets the ball, hands it off. No, he keeps it. And he gets out close to the 25, maybe 30 yards. Not a whole lot there running room. Kaiser does a good job of carrying when he gets the ball. He looks like he's giving it to somebody.
Yes, he does, Charlie.
Ball resting just shy of the 25. It'll be 2nd and 9 from there. Lawrence County in their own territory after that stop at the goal line. Here we go. Here's Dalton with it, and Dalton this time gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Seth Holbrook and others for the Rams there to stop him. I believe Rachel wants to time out. And I'll tell you what, we're just going to hold on to it here and give you some updates on our Community Trust Bank sports ticket. Campbell Midland leading Belfry at halftime, 35-7. Here's an update. Ashland at halftime leading Boyd County 12-6. Evidently nobody can score extra points in that.
Evidently, Charlie.
Maybe it's weather conditions or worse. You know, we're, 35 miles away.
I think that Dickie Tiller must have had some insight.
Yeah. He has called for an upset, so we'll find out if the dirt track man knows what he's talking about. I know he does about the double drizzle donuts, but we'll find out about the game itself.
Make sure you stay tuned for the Double Drizzle halftime show, a complete look at scoring stats and a preview of the second half. All brought to you by the Double Drizzle and the Meat Station Plaza, the home of great cakes, candy, cupcakes, and donuts.
There you go. It's 3rd and 9 for Lawrence County, right on their 25-yard line. Minute 58 to go here till that double drizzle halftime. And so we'll see what happens. Kaiser out of the shotgun, rolls to the right, throws it. And I believe he got his man Dalton. And he got it. And that was a good idea. I've always been just amazed that when you need 9 yards, a runner will, or a receiver will run out 7. They have to get 2 if they catch it, which sometimes they do, but most of the time they don't. Kaiser rolls here to his left on the run. He throws it, and it's nearly intercepted. Austin Howard.
That interception there.
Robert
He got
Dalton
intercepted.
Howard right there to stop it. Started the third quarter in Coldgrove tonight. Fairview's leading the Hornets 22-14. Gary, you and I on an off night for Raceland next week will be in see Fairview and Paintsville.
I'd say that'll be an extremely entertaining show, Charlie.
Got somebody, I think it was Zach Clem at the Independence,
He
said
just
we have
scored
to
if he
early get
intercepted.
parking. We're going to go at noon. And take a magazine to read and listen to cool hits and some food. Here we go, downtown. Kaiser throws it a little too hard for Robert Dalton. Had good coverage on him over there, but Kerry, I think he's
I think you're correct, Charlie.
I believe it was.
I'll tell you, this Kaiser kid's got a run on him.
Yes, he does. Now, if he could just...
But he just throws it a little, he doesn't have the touch.
Doesn't have
a little
to
chilly,
just
ain't
overshoots him a tad.
Difference in baseball and throwing the ball and pitching.
That's correct, Charlie.
Well, it'll be 3rd and 10 out at the 35-yard line, or thereabouts for Lawrence County. Here's a little bubble pass to Robert Dalton. He gets away from one man, he spins, and he won't get away from the second or third one. A late hit. No flag down there. Was Davidson. Minute to go for the half, and then we're about 5 on the 41-yard line. Here, is it just me, or are they cooking in here? It smells like roast beef or something.
Down there and see if you see anything, Charlie.
I don't know. I see some guys with popcorn, but man, it smells like roast beef or something. And we've got a bad snap, and back is Kaiser. He can't hang on to it, and the Rams do. They were going to get it anyhow, and they get it.
29 seconds.
And let's see who that was for the Rams who came up with it. I believe that was Jerome Hall, and it was. Jerome Hall of the Rams. It was a really bad snap, and then Kaiser fell toward the ball, and another Bulldog fell toward it, but then Hall was there to fall on it. So, the Rams back in business, just 29.9 seconds to go to that double drizzle halftime report.
That ball slipped in our hands.
I'll say it's an interesting game when you think about it.
Yes, it is, Charlie.
You'll have a team that will go and go and go, and then all of a sudden they'll club something up. 1st and 10 on the Lawrence County 24-yard line. Here's Davidson, throws it on the run. Nope, no good. Then the receiver couldn't hold it over there. Davidson runs to his left. That is, I don't care who you are, that's a tough pass when you're right-handed. Because you're never getting your body squared up to make the throw, but he made a pretty good throw.
The only confusing factor tonight, Charlie, is the Rams have recovered 3 errors to Lawrence County's 1, and yet they still trail a little.
Yep. And that big stop at the 1-yard line in this quarter
Could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, 13-6. Lawrence County with the lead. Here we go. Here's the pass, and it's Austin Howard. Got loose, man. Howard will get knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Good
This is the
second
worst
effort by
tackling team the
Howard.
last 2 years. It's the worst tackling football team I've ever seen in my life.
He got
They
about
try to hit them.
15,
They try to.
16,
They don't put
17,
their arms
maybe
around. They
18
want to.
yards
They
on
want to hit
that.
them with their forearms
And
and
the Rams
stuff. Try to
still in
tackle them. You
business,
can't do
only
that.
19.9 seconds here.
Oh yeah, if they 2 of them hit him and should get him down.
The officials standing.
They put their arms around him.
7-yard line.
Worst tackle last 2
Set
years.
1st and goal. Rams in red hot territory. Here we go with the handoff. Nope, not there. Snyder just didn't have any opening there, and the Rams going to be call a timeout for 13.6 seconds, and we will hold on to it. We don't want to miss anything here as we get ready to go to the halftime. And looking at all the different scores that have come in for us tonight, we're the late game, so to speak. It's been a long first half because we've had actually a little bit of a surprise in the throwing the ball long.
Yes, they have, Charlie.
And you know, the run game was the big play by Dalton that got the touchdown, but really Lawrence County's almost given up on it. They've been throwing the ball, little bubble passes and things like that. So we will wait and see what happens here. And maybe that's just their popcorn or something around here, but it smells like somebody's cooking a roast or something.
We've had enough water in it.
I know we were up here last year, Gary, and they had soup, sandwiches, all kind of stuff. I don't see it tonight. I guess they needed something.
And we didn't need meat, Charles.
That's right. Second and goal at the 7. 13.6 seconds to go to the double-digit halftime report. The Rams, to see what Mike Sammons has pulled out of the bag here. All by himself in the shotgun formation. Davison keeps it. Davison lowers the shoulder. And he's in. Davison with 7.9 seconds on the clock. Takes it 7 yards. It doesn't tie it, but brings the Rams within a point at 13-12. Well, they get denied on that goal line stand. And we're going to have a timeout. I know what Coach Sammons is going to talk about. Maybe going for 2.
Could be, Charlie.
And he also might be saying, okay, we got the extra point attempt. No matter what, we're going to onside kick it. You just never know. It's fun to speculate.
I'm sure Coach Sammons will have something good up his sleeve.
I agree with that. We may have to send Curtis to get food.
Might do it, Charlie.
Our good buddy Curtis back there with, it's eye high, right? Oh, YouTube. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean to give credit where credit was not due. It's YouTube. How do you get to it? What do you do? Okay. Search for Raceland, Lawrence County, and today's date. And our good buddy Curtis will have it on there on YouTube. Today's broadcast. Delay broadcast. Okay. I got you. I actually have a TV commercial with late Ken Jones from about 1969 on YouTube. I think I've had 85 views. Gonna go for 2 here. Here's Davison. Gonna hand it off, a little pass back over to Davison, but it falls short. That was, or no, it was Webb. He got the ball, and then it was something we've seen the Rams score on in this situation, but that one just didn't happen. So the Rams continue to trail here, 13-12 with 7.9 seconds to go. Till the halftime, the double divisional halftime report. And also at halftime, I'm going to take a little bit of time and run down the Dave Cantrell rating the state that he does for the Lexington Herald Leader. We'll do a top 25 of all the teams, and we'll kind of break them down in divisions. And we'll have to send Curtis to get food. Gary, this actually happened to me one time. I was at a game, maybe 35 years ago, maybe even longer. And we had a guy with us, and we told him to go get us something at halftime, because usually you don't have time really to eat and stuff during the game. And he was gone a long time, and he went to a fast food place. It was about 5 miles from the school, and he said, well, there was a big line and everything, and we were just stunned that he asked, why didn't you go to the concession stand? Well, I didn't know you wanted anything from there. Needless to say, he is no longer in the broadcast field.
I could understand.
Here's an onside kick that will be falling on inside the 40 for Lawrence County with 5.8 seconds. I thought the Rams would do that. Then another time, I was with a fellow and we were coming here to Lawrence County for a basketball game. And I told him, I said, take this turn here. And he said, oh, no. We give them 23. Well, when we got to Johnson County, he admitted that he had not taken the right turn. And he turned around and came back. And, of course, it was all the Department of Transportation's lack of signage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had more signs up than they do at Times Square. It was kind of funny, though. At the time, it wasn't as funny as it is now. Here's Kaiser, throws it across the way, and Dalton catches it and falls down. And there goes a late flag, as we've got a penalty, I believe. It was Robert Dalton who caught the ball, but I think one of the Bulldogs, freshman, rammed into a Raceland Ram. And we're going to talk it over here. Dead ball, personal foul, on Lawrence County. So that'll back them up a little bit. 7.8 seconds left in the half. This is just, I looked at my watch, it was 20 after, and it's now 20 to 9. 20 after 8. And we've been playing this quarter forever. And really, there hasn't been a whole lot of action in it. So the officials will mark it off. There's 5. There's 10. There's 15. So now, it'll be first and about 30 or so, and the clock runs out to 0. We've got a few bulbs burned out. Looks like 7 seconds, and I guess it was just a .3. So. Well, it's halftime. 13-12, Lawrence County leading the Raceland Rams. That's your Air Tech scoreboard. We're going to be back with the halftime report, the Double Drizzle halftime report. Carrie will have a complete rundown of stats. We're going to talk about how the state is rated in a computer system with Dave, not with Dave Cantrell, but Dave Cantrell, who does the rating in the state. And with that, the clock starts to roll at halftime as the teams leave the field. Once again, Lawrence County 13, Raceland 12. That's your Air Tech scoreboard. Back in a moment. Cool Hits 1057.com.
Why are you going out there? Get a blanket. Went out anyway. They do that back there. They don't have to go out there. They do that back there. They don't have to go outside. No, my drink better not be there. I might get it too. You know that don't be wrong. They got it.
What's the score, Charlie?
13-12. That's what I got. Yeah. Well, Coach, they fed us last year, but not this year. And that's fine. They're not obligated to do that.
We have surely been grateful, though, right, Coach?
Do what?
We have surely been grateful over it.
Well, here at halftime in Louisa, Lawrence County High School, it's 13-12. Lawrence County with the lead. And a very long first half with a lot more passing than I thought we'd see. But that's the way it goes. It's Friday night, and everybody's kind of having a good time. And I know it's the Double Drizzle halftime report, and I know we're having a good time talking about Double Drizzle. And here's Kerry with some stats for us.
If we only had the donuts.
Well, I've got this, but it's not from Double Drizzle, and you can certainly have some of it.
All righty, starting with our Raceland Rams and rushing, they gained 114 yards. The leading rusher was Kane Snyder with 70, and Nathaniel Davidson had 37 yards. Mr. Davidson was 2 for 7 for passing. The recipients of the pass were Mr. Christian, a 4-yard pass, and Mr. Howard an 18-yard pass. As far as the Lawrence County home team, they had 145 yards rushing. Their leading rushers were Mr. Dalton, 127 yards, and Mr. Mosley with 21 yards. Mr. Kaiser was 4 for 10 for 30 yards receiving. The receivers, you had Mr. Schaefer with 17 yards, Mr. Dalton with 13 yards. As far as the turnovers, we had a sack by the Raceland Rams, Mr. Wallace. We had 2 fumble recoveries by the Rams. One was unknown on a kickoff. The second one, Jerome Hall recovered the ball. And Lawrence County had 1 fumble. The young man who recovered that is unknown. Basically, as far as penalties, Lawrence County had 50 yards. Raceland had 45. As far as scoring, the game kicked off with Mr. Davidson of Raceland scoring on a 5-year touchdown run, and the kick by Mr. Hale was no good. Then Lawrence County kicked it into gear with Mr. Dalton, a 49-yard touchdown run. The kick by Skaggs was good. Then Mr. Dalton repeated and did a 65-yard touchdown run. The kick by Mr. Skaggs was no good, making it 13-6. They're closing out close to the half. Mr. Davidson snuck in for 7 yards. The pass by Mr. Webb was no good. Thus, we have a score right now of Raceland 12, Lawrence County 13. Back to you, Brother Charles.
Yeah, one of those games. As you mentioned, Lawrence County has a goal line stand at the 1, then they eat up a bunch of plays, end up giving it back over to the Rams, and then the Rams get it in, go for 2, and the lead, but don't get it. And interesting ball game. As I say, a lot more passing, but also looking down at the puddles and things. I haven't seen anything falling from the sky recently. Rain. It's a windy night. Carry the temperature, of course, we're inside this box. It's pretty much closed off. So it's going to be, I'd say the wind chill factor is in the 40s.
I'd say you're right, Charlie. The low weather tonight's supposed to be about 51.
Yeah, without
I
the
would say
wind chill.
it's probably there.
I agree with you very much. And, of course, the Rams trailing here at the half, 13-12. Next week, the Rams are off. And we'll be over at Westwood to see Fairview and Paintsville, the next 2 opponents of the Rams. And then back to Raceland on the 16th when the Eagles fly in, district game. And then hopefully we'll be in Paintsville on the 23rd. If we're not, somebody will, I guess. And that'll be a big game with the Tigers. And then the Rams close out the regular season at Russell. So it's a brutal October for the Raceland Rams, and hopefully they can come back here in this one and get the lead and get a win here tonight. Well, go ahead.
I would say, Charlie, based on next week, I'd say Fairview better have a game in their house, very similar to what they did last week against the LC team.
Well, on the sports ticker, Fairview in the 3rd quarter leading Coldgrove in Coldgrove, 30-22. So a lot of scoring happening in that one. We'll take a break and come back. It's a Double Drizzle halftime report. Raceland trailing 13-12 to Lawrence County. And we're back in a moment here on CoolHits1057.com. Coach, you want the rest of that? I brought it just in case I needed it.
Coach, the only thing I want to know is where is the homecoming?
I thought they were having homecoming. Evidently they're not.
Maybe they canceled homecoming.
Maybe I was given the wrong information. I didn't know this thing had frosting on it.
Raceland's got a pretty good little crowd here.
Yeah, they do.
They've got it up and down the field. Got some crowd over in the midsection.
I'm going to drop this on the floor. That clock has got some bulbs burnt out. But that's what happened. And welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential and commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. 13-12, Lawrence County with the lead over Raceland at halftime. And Kerry, as I mentioned, go through some of these different ratings. Of course, the Associated Press has a rating, and that is a vote by I don't know, 15, 16 people around the state. And I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but they just, they see a score, sometimes don't know all the things going on. Dave Cantrell for several years has been doing what they call Rate the State in the Lexington Herald Leader, and he does that with a computer, like the some of the college stuff is done and all that. I'm not sure what his formula is, and really don't want to know, to be honest with you. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk a little bit about it here at halftime. His top 25 in the state, now this is all 6 classes. Male is first with a 94.4. Simon Kenton out of Northern Kentucky is second with a 91.4. Scott County is third. Louisville Trinity fourth. Bowling Green fifth. Bryan Station sixth. St. Xavier seventh. I will mention Bowling Green Station and St. Xavier all have a loss. Manual out of DuPont Manual out of Louisville. Boyle County is ninth. Johnson Central is 10th. Ryle is tied with them for 10th out of Northern Kentucky. And Cooper is 12th. 13th is Mayfield, the perennial power in what was 1A, but now has become 2A. But Mayfield has. They also have lost a game. McCracken County, which is down in the Paducah area, they're 5-1. They're 14th. South Warren is 15th. Lafayette out of Lexington 16th. Owensboro 17th. Caldwell County 18th. Louisville DeSales 19th. Henry Clay out of Lexington with a 3-2 record is 20th. Belfry 5-0 is 21st. And it looks like they're going to be 5-1 after Midland beats them tonight. Central Hardin is 3-3, but they're 22nd. Fern Creek is 23rd. Lexington Catholic 3-3 is 23rd. They're tied. Pulaski County down the Somerset area is 25. Now, real quickly, in Class A, Beechwood 73.4, Paintsville 65.6 for 2, Pikeville 65.4. Raceland is 6th at 49.7. Fairview is 9th at 43.9. So there you have, like I said, I'm not really sure what he bases the whole situation on, but it is a computer ranking, and you can have more than a loss and get into it. The bottom, and not to say anything critical of these teams, but Berea, Dayton, which is out of Northern Kentucky, Fort Knox, Jenkins, and Phelps all have a 0.1, and they're tied for 29th in the Class A. Needless to say, if they are in the playoffs, they probably won't go very far with a rating like that. Mayfield, the perennial Class A champ, they have an 82.6. They're number 1 in Double A. And I don't think we have anybody when I say we, around this area in AA. Belfry is ranked 3rd in AAA. Boyle County's 1st, Caldwell County 2nd. Lawrence County is 14th. Russell is 15th, and West Carter's 25th. So there you have that. Johnson Central, I was going to, if I can find that real quickly because we have to take a break here. They're 1st in 4A. Ashland is 13th. According to that rating, Greenup County's 24th, Boyd County's 31st, and East Carter is 40th.
Now, you might add, Charlie, that he does discount any games played
Right.
with opponents outside the state.
Outside the state, but you don't
And
play
Ashland,
inside.
having played George Washington
Right.
and Ironton, has lost some ground.
Yeah, because those games that are outside do not factor in because he has no way to factor those teams in. So there you have it. I just thought I'd kill a little time here at halftime. Since we don't have any double drizzle cupcakes. I thought
No
I'd do that.
cupcakes.
It is 13-12, Lawrence County with the lead, and we will take a break and come back, and teams will be out here warming up. We'll get ready to go in the third quarter on Cool Hits 1057.com. Fairview 30, Cold Grove 30.
But I didn't think Cold Grove was that good. Aren't they the ones that got beat 8-6 by somebody?
Yep.
Played Raceland. The only win they had.
West.
Yeah.
Portsmouth West. We're going to be the last game.
It'll be the last game. We started at 7:30 like everybody else.
Fairview actually started at 7. I know. It's kind of hard to believe, but it's almost 9 o'clock.
I'll go with it.
Throwing the ball around a lot.
So if we get home by 11:30, we'll be lucky.
Yeah. The entourage. I think I've used up all the. No. Yeah, I guess that's it. Well, they put 2 minutes up on the board. Now they got them at 54.
I think they're waiting for homecoming.
I was told it was, but evidently it's not. Hey, and welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential and commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. Charlie Dunlap, along with Kerry Campbell, here in Lawrence County, Kentucky, at Louisa, at the Lawrence County High School. And it is 13-12, Lawrence County with the lead, as both teams come back out on to the football field. And surprisingly enough, Kerry, with all the rain and everything we've had, the uniforms have held up pretty well.
Yes, they have, Charlie. Either that's an indication the field is in better shape than we thought, or there hadn't been much hit.
Well, there haven't been many people falling down and getting knocked down. There's a couple of dirty jerseys out there. Not a lot. But anyhow, down below is Kaiser. As I say that, he's got a little bit of mud on his uniform. He's warming up down there. As we close in the final few seconds here. There's all our scoring summaries brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers in Grayson and Portsmouth. You too can score big when you purchase your next vehicle from the good folks at Kentucky Automotive Center Grayson and the Ohio Automotive Center in Portsmouth. Get ready to go here. And I tell you what, Kerry, the wind, looking down at the United States flag, is kind of wrapped around the pole, but it's really going to town. Pretty good breeze out there right now.
Yes, it is, Charlie.
And a lot of the fans that were down here, maybe they'll come back. I don't know if they'll have left or not.
I can see the folks that have the coverings up. I see some wind blowing the tops of those. So it's created a little fury.
This one over here to the left, I wouldn't care if it blew it down an inch or two so I could see a little bit. I have no idea what they're doing down there. We're ready to go, though. Lawrence County will be receiving here. The Dalton brothers are back. And we're ready to go here. Raceland breaks the huddle across the way. Update that we have. I think that was a 7 o'clock kickoff. A lot of the Ohio teams are doing that now.
Yes, they are.
They're doing a 7 o'clock instead of 7:30. Okay. We get ready here. The two Daltons are back with others. Mosley, one of the backs, and I think that's. I want to say that was. Looks like Jameson's going to kick off. Ball teed up on the 40. And here we go. Third quarter's underway. It's a kick on the ground that'll be picked up over the 40-yard line by the Bulldogs. They're going to have great field position at about the 43-yard line. So one of the tacklers, Josh Clark, in there for. Well, I said that, and then somebody got in there. They're having to hold down the 10 out here. Might be a good idea, folks, to take that down. Almost took off on it. 1st and 10. Lawrence County on the 43-yard line. Kaiser out of the shotgun. He sends a man in motion. Kaiser's going to keep it. Come around the short side, left side of the field. Across the 35 around the 6-yard line. And that's about it. And on the tackle was John Cherry for the Rams. Oh, he got a little more than I thought. He got about 5. So that'll be 2nd and 5 now for Lawrence County. They work on a hash mark here on the near side. Just underway in the 3rd quarter as we cross the 9 o'clock hour. It's 13-12 Bulldogs. Here we go. Here's the keeper again by Kaiser. He crosses the 50 and slides to about the 47. We're going to give him, looks like the 49 or in between the 48. So it'll bring up a 3rd and about a yard. Ball resting on the 49 in Ram territory. Big 3rd down both ways here, Kerry. One Dalton comes over here to the Timmy Dalton to the short side of the field. Man goes in motion. Here's the handoff. And he's got that'll be a 1st down for Lawrence County. 10:39 on the clock. After they get the chains together, it'll start. Right down in front of us on the 46-yard line in Ram territory. Out of the shotgun, Dalton in motion. Here's Kaiser, a little bubble pass across the way. I believe that's Robbie Dalton. Let's see where they actually went down. He rolled. He got enough for the 1st down, but let's check it out here. And evidently that roll counts, so he we'll give him a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd, less than a yard. Mosley with the ball.
1st down, Bulldogs.
On your community trust sports ticker with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ashland 20, Boyd County 6. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser on the keeper, wants to come around the left side, gets a little bit of running room. Not a whole lot there, but he got about 30. And one of the tackles was Bailey Walker, Rams, among others. So with the clock running here at 9:10 left in this third quarter, Lawrence County took the opening kickoff, and Kerry, they are methodically driving it down the field.
Yes, they are.
Second about 6 here. Here we go with the hands off. He's taking about 30, 27 yards. About 30, okay. Well, Mosley gives the lead now to Lawrence County at 19-12. Once he got past the line of scrimmage, there was nobody there to stop him. Well, that tent that was blocking me out a lot in the first half, the wind blew it a little bit. Now it's blocking me out even more. Okay, Skaggs to try the point after. Lines up, kick up. It looks pretty good. And it is 20 Lawrence County, 12 for the Rams. 9:54 left in the third. That's the score. And we will take a break and come back in a moment. Pool hits on the 5-7. I got 2 minutes to go with Boyd County in the third. Greenup's up 14-6 over Raceland.
Dickey has not projected correctly.
I'm sure he's upset.
I'd say actually score another couple.
Rams got to get going here. A lot of time. We're back to S&T Contracting broadcast booth. The kickoff by Skaggs of Lawrence County, taken by Kane Snyder back around the 20. He'll bring it out to near the 45-yard line. A nice return. And the Rams down 20-12 here with 9:48 on the clock. Need to get something going. Methodically, the Bulldogs took it down the field on that last drive. So let's see what the Rams can do. Can they punch one in? 55 yards from payday. Davison out of that shotgun. Snyder back there with him. Davison on the keeper. Davison, a nice run. Very close to a first down. He's still going, I think. It's very close to a first down. And on the spot across the way. He's going to be short, at least a yard. So it'll be on the 46-yard line in Lawrence County territory for the Rams. Davison out of that shotgun. It's pretty much the way they go all the time. Here's the pass across the way. And up for a first down. I think it was Webb. They call it.
Yes, it was, Charlie.
Cameron Webb, and that's good enough for the first down. It's another Ram first down brought to you by Richard Howerton, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. It'll be 1st and 10. Now at about the 42, 43-yard line. Davison on the keeper again, tries to go up the middle and didn't have much running room, but he stays kicking his legs, and he crosses the 40 to the 35, maybe inside the 35. got about close to 6 on there. Look at it. About 8. Here we go. And the handoff. And a yard or 2. 7:18 left here in the third quarter, 20-12. Lawrence County with the lead. Raceland with the football. Rams will have it second. We'll make it third and about 4. Down inside the 35-yard line. Davidson on the handoff. I believe that's Snyder again. And he runs hard. And it will depend on the spot because it's close. At least it looks that way from here. All just shy of the 30. And according to the way they got it marked, he's going to be about a foot short. So let's call it third. Well, we don't recall it anything because the official wants to measure, I think. Raceland wanted that.
Also tell me that if you use it,
That goal line stand for Lawrence County is standing up to be, to honest with you, the big play of the game right now.
Absolutely.
Well, they bring the chains out, put the chains up against the football.
First down.
And it is. It was a first down and another Ram first down. Brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers, Surveyors in Greenup. Rams off next week. It'll be an open date as they get ready for district play. Carrie and I will be in Westwood for the Fairview-Paintsville game. And hopefully we'll get to see both those teams in the next couple of weeks after that.
Yes, we will.
Go, Barry.
Here we go, ready to go 1st and 10 now. Ball at about the 30-yard line. Inside the 30 down to the 25. Kept the ball. And they're going to put it right on the corner. They got about 5 on that. They, being Raceland, going to send wide outs both ways. Twins, if you would. Davison out of the shotgun. Back to the back next to him, Kane Snyder stands to his left. Here we go with the pass over the middle, and it's caught. And down near the 10. He makes the tackle. And that was Christian, wasn't it? That caught it. Getting those white tops now of the Rams getting a little bit soiled. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Here's Davison with the handoff. And I think that was Christian again. He gets it down close to the 6-yard line. Inside handoff. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Raceland trying to match the touchdown, but the Bulldogs got a few minutes ago. Rams, some twins out both sides. Davison in that shotgun. He's got it. Hands off to Christian, though, and Christian is inside the 5, down to around the 1 or 2 yard line. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see where they do spot the ball. Nope, it's a first down. 1st and goal at about the 1 or so. It's another Ram first down brought to you by Richard Hallerton, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. I think they're hit that ball in about the 2 from where the official stands down there. Here's Davison, and we got flags. Stop the play.
Go, D.
Dead ball, offsides against the Bulldogs. That's half the distance. That's not a whole lot. Got to be about the 1. The Rams will get 4 runs at this. Hopefully it won't take that many. 2 backs back there with Davidson. Davidson with the handoff, and Snyder in for the touchdown. Give him a yard, but more importantly, give him 6 points. Is that his first score?
Yes.
That's his 8th touchdown of the season. He had 4 going into last week, got 3, and now he's got 1 tonight. So the Rams close the gap here to 20-18. They are in a hurry here. They got wideouts to the near side of the field. Here's the pitch. And they got into the extra. Comes up a little short. So the Rams try to do a fast double point conversion there. And with 4:34 left in the third quarter, your AirTech scoreboard scores Lawrence County 20 and Raceland 18. We'll be back in a moment with more on Cool Hits 1057.com. Excuse me. Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, and we're going to have an onside kick, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds at about the 49-yard line in Lawrence County territory. That's unfortunate for the Rams.
You know somebody we've been missing tonight at Raceland was Mr. Jameson. He had such a nice week, and he's been sort of...
I think I had him in on a tackle or 2, and that's about it. But he did. He had a nice game on his
offensively.
Yep. Well, with 4:34 to go here in the third, Raceland down 20-18. Lawrence County's got it 1st and 10. There's a little bubble pass across the way. It's being, nearly intercepted. It was intended to Timmy Dalton. He never got his hands on it. He juggled the ball and almost juggled it into the hands of a Raceland Ram. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back at the 49-yard line.
Come on, O-line!
Man, he was juggling that thing. Looked like the old Ed Sullivan show.
That's right.
Come on, O-line!
Kaiser at the quarterback spot in the shotgun. Back there with him. Here we go. Kaiser's going to keep it, and he tries to run around the other side. A couple of Rams right there to bring him down. Didn't waste any time at all. One of them was just in case. I believe the other So, Kerry, that'll bring up 3rd down, about a dozen. Ball back on the 47-yard line in Lawrence County territory. They got great field position on that kick that went out of bounds by the Rams. Here's Kaiser rolling to the right to throw it. He stops and throws it right down the middle. It's intercepted at the 30. And running it back to near the 40. See if we can catch you that long. 5, that's Cherry. He was right there, John Cherry, right on top of that one. Defensive back played it like he was a receiver. Made a clean catch. So that time, Kaiser's overthrown several times tonight. That time he underthrew his intended receiver. It was just a go pattern down the middle. And there's nothing to stop Cherry from going up and pulling it in. So with 3:37 to go in the third, Raceland only down 20-18, and Rams in business here, carrying a 1st and 10 on the 40. Austin Howard will come out. He's one of the twins here on this open side of the field. Here we go to Bailey Walker around the left corner. Walker running hard, got about 5, up close to the 45-yard line. On the Community Trust Bank sports ticker, Greenock County has increased the lead over Rowan County 20-6 in Moorhead tonight. Coal Grove in the fourth quarter has overtaken Fairview 38-36. It's a slugfest. Here we go, 5 yards to go, and here's well before the play even developed the flag. Be almost an automatic first down here. It is against Lawrence. They'll move the ball down to just over the 50-yard line, and the Rams get another first down. Brought to you by Richard Howerton, Sony Engineers and Surveyors in Greenock. The ball resting, we'll call it on the 49-yard line, as they are in Lawrence County territory. Here we go with the handoff. Getting hit, spinning for a couple of 3 yards. I think it was Snyder. Yeah, the Ram, we were talking about uniforms, not getting too muddy, but some of the Ram uniforms starting to get a little muddy now. 2:33 to go in this third quarter. Rams looking to punch one in here around at the 47 in Lawrence County territory. Davison out of that shotgun, he's got it. And there's the handoff, and I believe that's Snyder again. And he got a bunch, not enough for the first down, but it'll be 3rd and about 4. The game has developed into this rhythm now, passing every now and then, but then keeping it on the ground. Davison looks over to get the call from Coach Sammons. He gets ready to get the ball, high snap, and Bailey Walker got enough for the first down, but we got a flag down on Raceland. So that is going to take away that play. It's a procedural penalty. It was 3rd and about 3, and it'll be 3rd and about 8. Walker made a good run.
Yes, he did. You know, he's
a powerful runner.
Hard runner.
And he is. I agree with you. And made a good run. Had enough for 3 or 4 yards extra over the first down, but now 3rd and long. Run about 7, almost 8.
And you know, Snyder and Christian run very similar.
Oh, very similar. All 3 of those backs are keep those legs churning and run very hard. Ball back on the 48-yard line in Lawrence County territory. Here we go with the handoff. Nothing there. Maybe Gary, I think, was that Snyder again?
Looks like it's Christian.
11, not 31. Christian will stand back. 4th and 6 for the Rams. On the Lawrence County 45, and Christian's going to stand inside his 45 to punt it away. To Dalton Brothers, back to bring it back. High snap, no rush at all. Nice kick by Christian. Hits around the 20 and finally rolls out of bounds inside the 20. And the official says maybe the 19 or so. 39.9 seconds left in this third stanza. Each team's got a touchdown. Lawrence County leading 20-18. And it will be 1st and 10 for Lawrence County on their 19-yard line. Under center is Kaiser. Kaiser, the handoff, and the Rams not pulled at all. Mosley was the ball carrier. And that may be the last play here of the third quarter. Kaiser comes over. And he can run back out. They've still got 19 seconds. They don't have to hurry up, and I don't think they're going to do that. That's going to be the last play. So after 3 quarters, your Airtech scoreboard has Lawrence County with 20, Raceland with 18. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment on Cool Hits 105.7.com. He's been out there with them more than they're out there.
Yep.
Get me a watermelon while you're down here.
Fairview down by 2 in the fourth. So the Ashland 20, Boyd 6, a little over 2 minutes in the third. That was a long time ago. That's 22 minutes ago. Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all your residential and commercial contracting. Give them a call, S&T Contracting. It will be 2nd and 10. 2018, Lawrence County with the lead. And here we go with a run. That'll be enough for the first down. Picking up close to 5 yards. Community Trust Bank sports ticker update. 5 minutes left in the game. Ashland leading Boyd County 26-6. Fairview trailing Coldgrove in the fourth quarter, 38-36 in a slugfest. 3rd and about 3 here for the Bulldogs. Out on the 26-yard line or so. Maybe even the 27. And I believe we're going to have a timeout. Raceland trailing here 20-18. Their Tech scoreboard score. We're back in a moment on Cool Hits 105.7.com. Coach, Midland 49, Belfry 7 in the third. I'll tell you, Midland must be pretty good.
See that, or Belfry's not any good at all.
One or the other.
They were 5-0.
Yep. They stepped way out of their class in that one.
I bet the coach says, I hope this is just a one-year shot.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you that Lawrence County will, when they find out how they're getting beat, won't be real happy about it. Curtis, are you leaving? Oh, I thought you were leaving. I thought he was leaving us. We're back here at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Lawrence County up 20-18. Just a minute deep in now to the fourth quarter after that timeout. Kaiser keeps it, and he got a couple, but it'll be fourth and about a yard. And I would think, Kerry, with the ball being back inside the 30, that Lawrence would kick us away, but I don't know. That's what I would think. Kaiser comes over to talk and gets back out. So evidently they feel pretty secure. Maybe they're going to try to draw them off sides. Lawrence County made that first down look easy. Here's your Community Trust Bank Sports Ticker update. Toll Grove leading Fairview. 3 minutes left in the game, 46-36. Toll Grove came on strong there. I'm sure the Eagles will be happy next week, especially with Paintsville being there at Westwood. Carrie and I will be there. I'll have to check on what kind of food they have.
That's right.
Here we go. So hand off. Hard to run on the Raceland Rams up the middle. Mosley got a yard. 10 minutes now, 9:59 to go in this one. The Rams need a hold here, need to get the ball back. Down 2, 20-18. Still a lot of time left, but I'm sure Lawrence County's not going to be in a big rush out here. Bobby Dalton comes as a receiver close to the line. His brother goes in motion. He gets the handoff and runs out of bounds after a gain of 3. Timmy Dalton. So that will stop the clock at 9:31. Don't forget, after the ball game, Carrie, we'll have the Clark's Pump and Shop post game and statistical look. Well, evidently it's still 3rd and 9. He must have stepped out when he got over to the sideline.
I'd say you're right, Charles.
It was 3rd and 9 on the 46-yard line. Lawrence County's ball in their territory. They lead 20-18. Out of the shotgun, Timmy Dalton goes in motion. There's the flag. Procedure penalty on a dead ball, and that'll cost them 5.
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for the Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game. Brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, Kentucky.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and 14 now for this Lawrence County team. Your Community Trust Bank Sports Ticker. Fleming County in the 4th, leading Russell 12-7. That's a little bit of a shocker on Russell tonight. 2 backs back there with Kaiser, the quarterback. He's going to roll over here. There's a flag right there. Something happened. Somebody was holding or something, and there's a ball that should have been caught at the 45 on Lawrence County, but goes off the hands of the player. So flag went down as they ran by the official down here. And we'll see what they come up with. Procedure penalty. That's declined. Well, I find it kind of interesting because the play had already developed and they were running down the field and the official threw the flag. I mean, the play had several seconds into it.
Stay tuned after the game for the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game show. We'll have a complete look at scoring, stats, awards, and the coaches' post-game comments. The Clark's Pump and Shop post-game show coming up immediately following the game.
Christian back to return it. I think this is Skaggs playing that way, and he gets a high kick away. It's not very deep. It's going to hit, take a Lawrence County roll, and it goes out of bounds inside the 35, I believe. Carry 9:17 left in this one. And Rams down 2. So they need to make hay, as they say, while the sun shines.
It's been a very close game, Charlie. Both
it sure has.
Played exceptionally hard. And unfortunately, the rule that those who have the most turnovers would appear on top right now does not apply.
Ball's out on the, I'll call it the 41-yard line for Raceland. Here we go with the handoff. And coming around here on the left side and trying to cut the corner. Ball out to the 46. He got 5. He ran about 35. He gets 5 because he had to run across the field, but he still picks up 5. Well, maybe just 4. When they spot it back, they say he's down really on the 45. So it'll be 2nd and long, 2nd and 6. Rams ready to go. Right outs all over the place. Here's Davidson with the handoff, and this is Snyder over the 50, down to first down as he's down to around the 47. And that is another Ram first down brought to you by Richard Howerton. Ball on the 47, Rams ready to go here. Double wide outs here to the near side, one lone to the far side, the open side of the field. Here's Davidson, here's that handoff, and it's the 45, maybe the 44. Let's see what they give him here. That was Walker in the ball.
Yes, it was, Charles.
Down to 9:14 here to go in this ball game. This one down by 2 at 20-18. Trips go to the far side. Here to the near side. To the 2nd, about 9 for the Rams. On the Bulldog 44-yard line. There we go. That handoff once again goes to Snyder. Crosses the 45 to the 41. He got a 5.
Yes, he did, Charles.
Still going to be 3rd and kind of long, though, Kerry. It's going to be 3rd and very, you say very long 5. But.
First down, Thunder.
Oh, bad snap. Davidson's got it. He has to throw it on the run. It's out over there. Christian is the man that catches and gets it back. Very, very low. Davidson had to pick it up. He had 2 people right on top of him. Christian maybe gets a yard, and it'll be 4th and about 4. Ball resting on the 40-yard line in Lawrence County territory. 5:55 to go in this ball game. See, the Rams going to go for it here. If they draw them off sides. Don't worry about that. Here's the pass. Breakup of the pass.
You're absolutely correct.
The Rams need about 4, so there's 5:37 left in the ball game. And Lawrence County will take over now. Let's see what they do. Might be one of those situations. They want to keep it on the ground, but you never know. Community Trust Bank Sports Ticker final. Ashland beats Boyd 26-6. In Cannonsburg in a low-scoring ball. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Mosley. Hard runner, too. Takes it from the 40 over the 45 to the 46. That's for 6 yards. Raceland down by a count of 20-18, but they don't have the ball. 5 minutes left. Another finals in. Graham County has defeated Round County 20-6. Be the last team getting on the scoreboard tonight. Here we go. Mosley again. Ducks his shoulder down. 48 out to the close to the 50 and puts the first down. And it is.
First down,
On a cold, damp night in Louisa, the Bulldogs lead here 20-18 over the Rams. Rams off next week, opening an open date until they open the district with Fairview, and then Paintsville 2 weeks after that. Here we go with the play action. Right downtown he goes. Overthrows Timmy Dalton at about the 10. Carson's got an arm on him, but tonight he's overthrown a lot. He's also underthrown a couple of times.
Yes, he has, Charlie. He just hasn't got that time down.
That's what it's all about. Another Community Trust Bank Sports Ticker final. Coal Grove, after trailing a lot, beats Fairview over in Coal Grove, Ohio, 46-36. So the Eagles are not going to be a happy group when Paintsville comes in. Ashland defeated Boyd 26-6. Fleming County in the fourth, leading Russell 18-7. Here's Kaiser, high snap and handoff, and about to 45 in territory. That was Disease, the ball carrier. Right now, Gary Lawrence County, I'd be surprised they throw a whole lot more. Third and about a long 4, maybe 5. If they can keep it on the ground, they can eat the clock up for sure.
I'd say you're right, Charlie. They're in 4-down territory right now.
4:57 on a moving clock. They got the lead and the ball. Third and about, I'll call it a long 5 at the Raceland 44-yard line. We had Richardson in his motion, but we had some illegal movement there. And you know, really, I'm a little shocked at the Fleming County 18-7 score over Russell.
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for the Bowman's Auto Center Big Hit of the Game. Brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center, Lexington Avenue, in Flatwoods, Kentucky.
3rd and 9 after the penalty back almost at midfield. Off the 49 though in Raceland territory. Clock stopped with that penalty at 4:41. Here's Kaiser, a little bubble pass. Comes over here to Robert Dalton. Dalton down the right sideline, dances his way for about 4 yards, maybe 5. It'd be 4th and 5. A little surprised that they being Lawrence County, threw it to the short side like that. But there wasn't much room to run, and then he goes out of bounds and stops it at 4:34.
I'm a little shocked they threw it out.
Well, I am too. Schaefer is going to punt here. You got Carson Christian back deep inside his 15. Just bring it back. Schaefer gets a good snap. Gets a pretty good kick away. That's going out of bounds. We'll just have to wait and see where the official says it went out. Looks like it went out somewhere around the 20. Backing up. Now he says, nope, it's going to be the 22. So the Rams got plenty of time here. 4:27 in the fourth. Down 2, and they get the ball. Make their will happen and march it down the field, or can Lawrence County? They've already showed us that they can stop the Rams, especially when that goal line stops. Back in the first half. Trips out over to the right side. One here on the left, the near side. Davidson at the QB. Almost a bad snap, rolls to his right. He throws it on the run. About 10 yards is the distance it went. And Miller was the man that picked it off. And Lawrence County's going to have great field position. And 4:20 left, and they're up by 2 at 20-18. Well, wait a minute. Evidently, it was not an interception. It's a 2nd and 10. And here we go with the run. Snyder out to the 34-35, close to a first down. Gary, evidently it was not intercepted. We thought it was. Looked that way. Everybody up here did.
Yes, they did, Charles.
So we weren't the only ones fooled on that. I say Kane Snyder went down at the 33. Well, they're messing around with the chains. So here we go. Well, they only got a first down on that, and they were moving. It was bizarre there, and that first down brought to you by Richard Halligan, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenville. 3:35, a moving clock. The Rams down 2. Got second and about 8. 37. Here's Davidson back to throw it. He's under pressure. He's rolling, and he gets out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. Or whatever. Stop the clock, but he's going to be short. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Final end, Cabell Midland beats Belfry 49-7. Not a happy ride home for the Pirates, but they'll get over it. Get back to action against the Kentucky teams in their class. Mentioned Greenup a winner, 20-6 over Round County. Raceland will have it 3rd and about 4 on their 40-yard line. And there is, oh, wait a minute, the officials have come back over here. The Rams went over to talk, and I don't think there was any official timeout. So with 3:21 on the clock, it's 2018, Rams trailing 2. This is a big 3rd down. They need 3rd and 4 from their own 40. Davison back there in that shotgun. Here's that inside handoff, and looks like he got it. Kane Snyder, but we'll wait and see if he will move the chains, so they got it. A Ram first down. All Ram first downs brought to you by Richard Halligan, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. So, out at the 45. 1st and 10 for the Rams, their own 45. Down 2 now. Here we go with Carson Christian getting the handoff. Christian cuts the corner and around the 50, maybe the 49. He got about 4. We'll see what they spotted, but I think it's more on the 49 than 50, and it is. Still 2:45 left in this one. The Rams are 51 yards away from payday. Playing receivers on this side, one on the far short side. High snap. Here's the handoff. Right up the middle. But our friend you're right. He'll get it to the Lawrence County. About a yard short. Clock running at 2:18. And the trailer at 18. 3rd and a yard. There we go. That's, I believe, Snyder again. He got some right there. He crosses the 45 to around the 43. Set the chains, and that is another Ram first down. Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. The Rams can feel the fact that right now they're able to move the ball. Here's Davidson, rolls to the right to throw it. He's going to have to run with it, and he'll get knocked out of bounds back to 45. He'll lose a couple of yards, but he'll stop the clock. The clock is the enemy now. With a minute 52, the Rams have got to continue on downfield. They find themselves in the 2nd and just about a dozen. All in on the 46 yards part of the field in Lawrence County territory. Trips will come out here to the near side, the open side of the field. Davidson, shotgun all the way. He's got it. There's that handoff to Snyder. He got loose from him. It looked like he got hit at the line of scrimmage. And he picked up another 3 or 4 or 5 yards. The Rams will second and about a dozen. Now they're going to be 3rd and about 7. What a catch Who was that, Gary? 24. Austin Howard. He made and I know it's an overused term, but a circus catch. He got it in the hand and kind of didn't have it in the hand, flipped it around and pulled it back in. So he was on about 18. Rams another first down. The engineers and surveyors. And Green up here, Snyder with it, the workhorse, and he's still going. He took 2 or 3 of the Bulldogs with him. And with 55 seconds to go in this one, the Rams will ask for and get a timeout. We're going to hold on to it right here. Nitty-gritty time. We don't want to be away when the nitty or the gritty happens.
That's right.
Well, once again, Fleming County leading Russell 18-7, I think it was. Ironton, a final, beat Fairland 35-7. Fairland got beat in their opening game a few weeks ago by Belfry, who came up to play. They only got beat by about 50. Here, here's the situation, 55.1 seconds left in this one. The Rams are down 20-18. They've got the ball, 2nd and 5. At around the 18-yard line. Let's see what they do here. To this open near side of the field. Back to Davidson. Davidson back to throw it. He wants to throw it. Lawrence County with a 2018 lead. You probably heard someone down here that now saying that his arm was moving forward. But that was still a 4th down, so it becomes a moot situation where it's passing. One of the officials did say his arm was moving forward. Here's Lawrence County. Mosley running hard, and he fumbled it. It's picked up. I'm not sure if they can return that. I don't think they can return that. I don't know if you can return that. I don't know who scored it. What a turn of events. I don't think it can. Still haven't put it up on the board. And Mercer wants a timeout. They still haven't put it on the board. I wasn't sure that it could be returned.
I don't think so, Trey.
Well, you know, we had one last week, but now they put it up. They have put it up on the board. So Raceland has pulled, at least for right now, victory from the jaws of defeat. And of course, we're very happy that the Rams scored the touchdown, but not sure. I'll check down here. We'll hold on to it here. Well, the general consensus is it was Carson Christian. What's Carter say?
Bailey.
Bailey? Okay, so you're going to go with Bailey?
Right now.
Well, I'm tickled to death the Rams have scored, but I know last week we had one that was brought back, and after they went for it and for the fumble recovery and brought it back. So, but we'll take it here. 24-20. The Rams have pulled ahead here. Here's Davidson rolling to the right, trying to get 2 points, and I think he got in, and he did. So Davidson makes it 26-20 with 35.2 seconds left in the ball game. And you talk about a turn of events. That was incredible. So the Rams look like defeat staring them right in the eye. And they have pulled ahead 26-20, but there's still 35 seconds to go. And as Yogi Berra said, it ain't over till it's over.
That's correct. Again, I was just shocked. I was unaware that you could advance.
I didn't think you could either, but evidently I know last week on that particular play wasn't allowed. But I'm sure there's some other different quirk of the rules. So. But there were other folks here in the box with us that were also confused. But the important thing is the Rams get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
That is true.
That is the key. Man, I'll tell you what, that's why you need to play. Lawrence County, I'm just really surprised they just didn't take a knee.
I don't know, Charlie.
Well, the Rams will kick it off here. See what they do. They're going to kick it, make sure nobody brings it back because they kicked it immediately out of bounds. So Lawrence County down now 26-20 after the Rams. We'll talk to Coach Sammons after the game on the Clark Trumpet Shop and get a clarification on that. But he will say we're tickled that that's happening. Now we've got some roads out here. And I think they're going to make them re-kick it.
That I'm not sure, Charlie.
So a little confusion here right now, as it has been a couple of times this year.
There's your left.
Well, the penalty puts it back on the 40. Well, it doesn't put it back on the 40. It is on the 40 for the kickoff here. But I think there has to be a penalty on that. Yep. So they're going to put it down on the 30. Raceland will kick off again. Still 35.2 seconds left. The Rams have hopefully pulled the victory from the jaws of defeat here tonight. The ball on the ground. It touched somebody, and it's going to be picked up. And one of the Daltons picks it up around the 38 or 39-yard line. And I would think that Mr. Kaiser's arm is coming to the imagine they'll send a bunch down to it.
I would say you're probably right, Charlie.
Well, this has been an interesting ball game. It's been a long ball game. But with the Rams out in front, that's, we're happy to be here. And incredible. The Rams recover a fumble, take it back in about, what did he take it back in, Kerry? 35, 40 yards? That's about 50 yards. Yeah. So, here we go. Here comes Lawrence County out. They'll look at the hash mark on the far side. They're right around the 40-yard line. Got some pressure. He throws it. receiver. And he took his eye off the ball.
Probably thinking about running.
Yeah, he was running across the field right around the 45, and he just took the eye off of it enough to not catch it. 25.4 seconds. On there, we got to get the penalty worked out. I think they had a lineman going through it. Put it on the half mark on the far side. One thing about it is here we go. Goes over here to the right. Throws it on the line. Robert Dalton. He didn't take his eyes off of it. He gets it over the 45 out to the 48. 13-yard pickup. But it's still short of the first down by a couple. You got to get to 49, and we're on about the 47. Those guys are rolling to his left. He throws it on the line. That'll be a first down. This is one of those situations, Kerry, where the defenders let him have everything underneath. You just don't let him have anything long, and you just backpedal. Stand between them and the goal line. If they get 5, 10, 15 yards, it's a big deal. Right around 10 seconds on the scoreboard. 15 seconds. And he loses it, and it goes an incomplete pass, but he went through all the motions on that, didn't he?
Yes, he did, Charlie.
The ball just came out of his hand, but he was throwing it. Well, the folks that have been here tonight have gotten their money's worth, that's for sure. The Lawrence County fans are not really happy about it. Raceland fans have to be just totally walking on clouds.
One thing I can say about Raceland this year,
Here goes Kaiser over the middle, and it's intercepted, and that will be the ball game. Not sure which Ram picked it off, but with 7.7 seconds, maybe less than that. I think it's just 0.7. That'll be the ball game. Not sure who got it. Curtis, who got that? I think it was 3. Well, just 7.7 seconds, and Raceland will call a timeout here. We'll hold on to it. Give you some Community Trust Bank scores. Spring Valley beats Wingfield 48-12. Ironton beats Fairland 35-0. Couple of the scores will pass on. Midland, Cabell Midland beats Belfry 49-7. In the fourth quarter, Fleming County leading Russell 18-7. Ashland a winner 26-6 over Boyd County. Cold Grove beats Fairview 46-36. Greenup County a final 20-6 over Round County. That pretty much sets the pace. Timeout with it. I think it's just 0.7 seconds here. The clock has a few of the bulbs burnt out. Sometimes it's a 0 and it looks like a 7, but I think it's just 0.7. Raceland wanted a timeout. Stay tuned after the game for the Clark's Pump and Shop postgame report. If that be the case, just no matter what the case, just take a knee. In the victory formation, as they call it, the Rams have to snap the ball. And It's open. The Rams a winner, 26-20. The Rams, as the old saying goes, getting out of the jaws of defeat victory, and they win 26-20 here over Lawrence County. Lawrence County drops to 4-2, and Raceland goes up to 5-2, and they're off next week. We'll talk about that with the coach and in our post-game show. Final score, 26-20, Raceland a winner over Lawrence County. That's your Air Tech scoreboard score. We'll be back with the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game report in a couple minutes right here on Cool Hits, 1057.com. You're right. Coach, I guess we'll make the big hit of the game. A touchdown?
I would if you know who
did it. We'll find out.
I think it was
Walker?
maybe, I don't know.
We'll have to wait and ask the coach. It's hard to see up here, see who's doing that.
Especially on the far sideline.
Yeah, I mean, way over there, if it's over here, you can see it. We'll probably be the last ones out. And we're back on the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game report here at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Charlie Dunlap and Kerry Campbell, and we have seen quite a ball game here at Lawrence County tonight. Looked like Lawrence County had won the game with under a minute to go. They were up 20-18, had the ball, and the next thing you know, the Rams recover a fumble. And we believe it, and we'll double check on this, we believe it was Bailey Walker that carried him about 33 yards into the end zone. And the Rams get a 2-point conversion, and they end up holding on with an interception near the end there, 26-20. They beat Lawrence County. Kerry, some stats.
All righty, for the Raceland Rams, the Rams gained 215 yards this evening. The leader was Kane Snyder with 129 yards, and Mr. Davidson also pitched in with 56. Mr. Walker had 19, and Mr. Christian had 11. As far as passing, Mr. Davidson was 6 of 14, 53 yards. The leaders in reception was Mr. Howard with 36 yards. As far as the Lawrence County team, their rushing, they had 238 yards. They had 128 yards from Mr. Dalton and 88 yards from Mr. Mosley. As far as passing, Mr. Kaiser was 8 for 66 yards, 49 yards by Robert Dalton, 17 yards by Mr. Shaker. As far as the miscellaneous, Mr. Wallace from the Rams had 1 sack. The Rams had 2 interceptions, Mr. Cherry and Mr. Webb. Fumbles, the Rams had 3 different fumble recoveries. Mr. Hall received 1. Mr. Walker, who scored the winning score. Lawrence County had 1 fumble recovery. As far as penalties, Lawrence County had a total of 70 yards. The Raceland had a total of 55 yards. As far as scoring, it started off with Mr. Davidson on a 5-yard run. The kick failed, making Raceland 6-0. Then it actually became Mr. Dalton. He ran 49 yards, and Mr. Skaggs made a kick good, making it 7-6. Mr. Dalton then made a second run of 65 yards. This time Mr. Skaggs' kick was no good, making it 13-6. Mr. Davidson then before halftime ran another 7-yard run. The pass from Webb was no good, making it a total of 12-13. Then we had Mr. Mosley making a 30-yard run. Skaggs' kick was good, making it 20-12. Then Mr. Snyder had a 1-yard run, making it 18-20. The last score was Mr. Walker recovered a 33-yard fumble, galloped in. Mr. Davidson made a run, making it 26-20. So with that, Charlie, I'll turn it back over to you, sir.
Well, exciting ball game, especially in the last minute when things sometimes don't go as planned. And like I said, it looked like the Rams, for all practical purposes, were going to be riding the buses back to Raceland High School with a loss. But guess what? They're going to be going back with a win, grabbing victory out of the jaws of defeat. And I imagine, I think they had a couple of buses over there, and we know our good friend Donnie Townsend's one of the drivers, so it'll be a very pleasant drive back to Raceland. We await the coach, Coach Sammons, to come up and be with us. I think he's making his way across the field right now. And while he's doing that, we will take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back with the Clark's Puppet Shop post-game report here on CoolHits1057.com. I got one more of those to get in, Coach, and then we'll throw this stuff together as fast as we can. I don't care how it goes in. Matter of fact, we could almost just leave everything hooked up. I'd like to get home, wouldn't you? We'll find out here. Be careful there, you got Curtis's cord. Or, yeah, it's his mic, isn't it?
I know you're angry, but don't take it out on your equipment.
Is the coach out there? Well, there he is. Coach, what a game. Congratulations. Was that Walker that scored the touchdown? Was that Walker?
Yeah, Bailey Walker.
Okay.
Will in the air.
We will be. Welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. We're on the Clark's Pumpkin Shop post-game show, and Mike Sammons, head coach of the Rams, comes up and joins us. And, Coach, I'll tell you what, I got gray hair, and I got a few more, but they're all good gray. Maybe they ought to be orange. What a ball game. And you know what? And I know you've been around all your life around the sports and stuff, but that just shows what happens when you don't give up.
Yeah, we tell our kids all the time, you got to play 48 minutes after the whistle. We've been talking about this moment of truth here for about the past month. When that 4 seconds, what we keep preaching, when the ball snaps, that's kind of the moment of truth for us. And
yeah.
I felt like tonight, 2 weeks ago at Valley, we were 90 seconds short. Tonight it looked like we were 40 or 50 seconds short. Yep. But our defense ran on the ball, defense made a play, and hats off to our kids for battling for 48 minutes tonight and winning a, good football against a good football team on the road on their home field.
We were a little confused, and I'll tell you that. That's not anything new that we get confused about the fumble recovery and taking it in for the touchdown by Bailey Walker, because last week it seemed like you had a fumble recovery you took in, but it was called, was it something different? Or
I don't recall last week. I know Carson Christian had a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
I don't even know that ball came loose. Their fullback there was fighting for some extra yards, and one of our guys came in there and popped that ball.
Popped it out.
And Bailey scooped and scored in the end zone. Just a big play for those guys.
Well, I tell you, he wasn't going to be stopped either, was he?
No, those guys were really excited, man. They ran the ball all night, and, we kind of slowed down a prolific offense tonight. We had some good stops. Offensively, we just, again, left a couple of drives hanging out there. We got to get better in that area. But, again, hats off to our defense and those guys running the ball and making a big play at the end when they needed it.
Without a doubt. I know the Dalton kid especially, let me get him here, Timmy Dalton, he kind of bruised you up there a little bit in that first half, but you all seem to have his number in the second half.
Yeah, this is the first time they had both Robert and Timmy Dalton, and we didn't really know exactly how to prepare because they hadn't done that all year. So they got us on a couple things really on scheme in the first half. The first touchdown, actually the second touchdown was exactly the same play. They kind of got us on scheme there, and we had to adjust to that, and our kids did. And, we really worried about them in the passing game. Hats off to our, our coverage guys. Our secondary guys really stepped up tonight and played well.
Certainly did. And what a ball game. And like I said, I've said this probably way too many times already, but you snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. That's a cliche, I know, but that's what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a 48-minute game. There's so many plays during the course of the game that could have swung the outcome of the game.
Sure.
I keep going back. I can't get out of my head down here. We had 4th and 1. And
yeah.
They had 12 guys on the field, and the penalty didn't get called. It was just a missed penalty by those guys, and we didn't convert, and that was a big, big play, and I kept having it in my head all night. And it's just funny the way the ball bounces this game and happened to bounce our way at the end. So I don't believe in luck. I think you make your own luck.
I agree with you.
Our guys have earned that, and tonight the ball happened to bounce our way, and of course we're happy for that.
I'm like you. My philosophy's been that way for a long time. Luck doesn't happen. You make it happen and take advantage of all the situations. Now you got an open week. What do you do? Do you give the kids a couple of days off or a few days off?
We were actually out of school today, out of school Monday, so we'll sit down as staff here and try to figure out a plan. Kind of hard to plan. You don't really know how you're going to play on Friday to plan going forward. But, yeah, we'll take a couple of days off. We'll kind of get our feet underneath us, try to identify a few things we need to work on, and then we're going to go to work on those 2 district teams. We've got Fairview up next, so we're going to make sure we're prepared for them 2 weeks from tonight at RAMS Stadium.
And I tell you what, I would imagine, and I would say right now, if, 2 weeks from tonight when the Eagles fly over there from Westwood, folks better get there early if they want to park. If they don't want to park down in Wortland or somewhere, because
it should be a big game. It's our senior night, last home game for our guys. But again, I've preached and preached. These first 7 games are really all preparation for what happens in 14 days.
Yeah.
I'm happy with where we're at, but again, we got further to grow as a football team, and I think we're well on our way. And hopefully the next 2 games we start reaching our full potential.
Coach, I'm not going to hold you any longer because I'm assuming you're riding with the team, and if you're with Mr. Townsend, he wants to get home.
Yeah, well, they're not going to leave me here tonight, I hope.
I hope they don't.
No. Our kids are excited. I'm sure they're
wow,
in the locker room.
What an exciting situation for Carrie and myself up here. I mean, you're down 20-18. They've got the ball, and the next thing you know, you're up 26-20. And it was like the clock couldn't move fast enough. You know what I mean? It just wanted to sit there.
It's just dangerous. We're kicking off to them. They got 2 Daltons.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really dangerous players. And then they got Kaiser back there throwing the ball to Daltons. And,
yeah.
Just, again, our kids made plays, and hats off to them. And we'll keep working. We'll keep working, try to get to where we want to go.
You have a good one. Carrie and I are going to be covering the Fairview-Paintsville game next week, and I'm sure we'll see you over in Westwood.
Yeah, I'll probably venture out there next Friday.
Yeah, you probably have nothing else to do. Come over and see what they're doing. So.
That's right.
Coach, thank you very much for coming all the way over here to talk to us after the game. And congratulations on a great win and your kids. It just shows what hard work and not giving up does.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much. That's Coach Mike Sammons. His Rams a 26-20 winner here over Lawrence County. And we'll take a break, come back with more in a couple of minutes on CoolHits1057.com. In case you didn't know, Colgrove beat Fairview 46-36. He can kind of show you. He's a former banker and he does stuff different.
Hey, we need that little golf cart.
going to come back and do a quick wrap-up. Yeah, we got to do that.
Got all your bean poles? I know I got to get my bean poles too. Well, get one pin to Chase, one pin to Blaine.
Coach, be good. We'll see you.
Is it Lone Dog again? Yeah. All right, I'll get you.
I'll see you the Thursday before the Fairview game. Russell, what was that? They were getting beat 18-7 by Fleming. I didn't get a final yet.
I got it.
They were getting beat, though. They haven't updated us on that in a while. When I finish this, I have to come back on and do a quick report. There you go, Coach. Yeah, we'll give him the big hit on the fumble recovery. Oh. And welcome back here to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. A happy night for the Raceland Rams going home on US 23 as they win 26-20 against Lawrence County. And Kerry, I think you have our big hit of the game.
Named the Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game, brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center in Flatwoods. For complete automotive work and collision repair, see the good folks at Bowman's Auto Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods, Kentucky. The big hit of the game tonight had to be the fumble recovery by Bailey Walker. They're clutching the the possible defeat and turn it into a victory.
That's right.
Ran for 33 yards to score.
To give the lead over to the Rams, and then they get a 2-point conversion to make it a 26-20 final score. And that's it from Louisa at Lawrence County High School. Appreciate everyone being along with us, and the Rams off until the 16th of October, 2 weeks from tonight, when they play Fairview in a district game. You can join here on CoolHits1057.com. Kerry Campbell and myself, Charlie Dunlap. Next week, we'll be in Westwood for the Fairview and Paintsville game. Once again, the final score was 26-20. The Rams, in the final 30 seconds of the ball game, on a fumble recovery by Bailey Walker and a 33-yard return, win this one and up the record to 5-2. Have a good weekend, a good time till next time, and stay tuned to CoolHits1057.com. I got